gonna take on the world. We're gonna take on the world.
All right, guys. Oh, one more button. There we go. Welcome back to Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast, episode 133. There's Joe Hill with his wine. Make the sound. Come on. I'm waiting for it. Oh, jeez.
I really hope this wine's good, though.
It's probably not.
God,
It
I never had it before.
Anyway.
They ran out of mine.
If not, we brought you treats.
It is November 10th. It's an icy, cold day outside downtown St. Joseph, Michigan. Oh, man. Wow. I don't like snow at all. Anybody like snow? No?
Oh, I love snow.
I love snow.
Yeah, I'm not a good snow person. Well, anyway, I do not like the snow. Today I got out of my car and it was just covered with snow. I don't like. I should have put it in my garage like I was supposed to, but I didn't.
Good job.
Guys, I'm James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, co-host,
Ooh, I'm still here.
and we have two guests on tonight. Man, this is one of the few times we have two.
Yeah, yes, it is.
We're a package deal.
All right, Frank and Kenny
Aw.
Schronwitz. That's it right, guys?
Yeah, you got it right.
Got it. Yes.
Know
Perfect.
it.
You can
Welcome
pronounce
to the
that
show.
last name, but some of these last names
What?
you can't pronounce.
What? You don't like when I mess up names?
No, I do. Actually.
Well, thank you for joining the show, folks. Yeah, I appreciate you guys
It
coming.
was you who was making the noise.
What?
Thank
What's
God.
that? Thanks, guys, for joining.
It might have been me.
Let's get this. All right, let's get this show on the road. I told you. I knew it. I'll drink your Mountain Dew in peace.
I will.
That face you just made.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Take the wheel now.
Oh,
Damn, that was nasty.
guys, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Good. Thanks for
Good.
having
Well,
us.
Thanks for having us.
No,
All right.
thanks.
Excited.
Thanks for showing up in this this nice cold weather. It's not that bad. We're all Michiganders, right?
Yeah.
And we should know better how to drive in the snow and get through the
Tell everybody else that.
What? Oh,
People always freak out.
man.
Do you guys freak out when you see snow and oh my god, it's the first
No.
day of snow? I'm like, oh, I can't drive. I don't know what to do.
Nah,
Windshield wipers. I mean, but
That's
Saturday
right.
night
I-
was terrible though.
Saturday night wasn't
Oh,
as
man.
bad.
That was pretty bad Saturday.
Saturday, no, towards Sunday was getting worse. Sunday morning, early Sunday morning.
Well, that's right, because you were driving home back from
Yeah.
the sandbar, huh?
Yeah, it was an easy drive.
Yeah, but it was still kind of freaky though.
Not necessarily.
Windshield wipers going like this, can't see the road. Plows weren't out yet.
It wasn't bad Saturday night.
All right, whatever.
Honestly, that's my favorite driving is when you can't see anything at all.
Seriously?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
We're lifelong Michiganders, so no fear.
I'm a
I lived
lifelong
up
I
north
don't,
for a
I don't,
while.
I don't normally
So,
get scared during the snowstorm either. I just take my time.
it looks
Yeah.
Everybody else freaks out. I remember the day that it rained really hard. I was going to a Bears game, and that torrential downpour that came on. We were riding to Chicago and
oh,
saw
that's right.
saw that accident. And luckily, I could see. I mean, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye ahead of where I'm going. And I saw this car in the middle of a highway. I was like, "Holy shit!" And you see debris everywhere, and people are trying to help this person out. Crazy, but yeah, like I said, the weather doesn't scare me. I just don't like snow.
Does it make you feel like you're doing warp speed?
That's why I love it. You look down, you're
Is that
doing
how it
5 miles
goes?
an hour, but it feels like I'm going 9 million. I absolutely love it. Can't see the road. But
I was
it's
wondering
just-
why. I was
Yeah.
thinking, is that why? Because you feel like you're doing warp speed and you had those like stars flying by you.
I think we were driving home from Brotosota. It was probably yesterday during that snowstorm. We're like, I feel like I should have the time warp on,
Yeah,
playing in the background
yeah.
stereo as I'm going 2 miles an hour.
Hit that 88 mile mark.
Exactly.
Go back in time.
I need to drink my wine more.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, my turn to ask a question.
yeah, you
so
jump right in. Stop drinking that wine.
God, that's nasty.
Horrible.
Yes, it is. Okay. So tell people who you are, where'd you come from, what town in Michigan, since you're Michiganders, and
Michiganders.
yeah, just tell about who you guys are right now and where'd you guys come from.
Yeah. You want me
can
to
go
start?
You can go start.
He always lets me talk first.
Yep.
It's okay.
So we both grew up in Michigan. I'm Katie, Frank. I grew up in Edwardsburg, actually. So
Eddie's.
Okay.
Edwardsburg Eddies is like the lamest
Yeah.
mascot in the area, but pretty good school.
I thought it was always Coloma. Sorry, I thought that was a comment.
What the?
The Comet's cooler than an Eddie.
Jeez.
Isn't Eddie a bee?
No, it's
Oh.
this like dude.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's like buff dude in a muscle shirt.
Yeah,
Like
that's an Eddie.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think no. Well,
For any 16-year-old like
Okay.
high school girl, not cute at all.
Right.
At all. But I went to school in Grand Rapids and moved to Chicago, lived there for 10 years. Moved to Michigan City to get a little bit closer back to home, close to my
Nice.
parents. We met right before COVID hit. Had the fun of quarantining together like 6 months into dating, which is always fun.
So do you get trapped in her house and I can't leave it. I can't leave the area. I can't leave the town. I can't leave the house.
It was my choice, and honestly, best decision ever.
Oh, good
Oh.
answer.
I was going to find a button for that
Yeah.
one. Oh, wait a minute.
Being recorded.
Like how she
Good
said,
thing
"Good
it's
answer."
true. Very true.
But yeah, we moved to Baroda 3 years ago, almost to the day our wedding anniversary is in 2 days. So
Mhm.
we
Mm-hmm.
bought a house here, and he wanted to be a little bit closer to his family. He's from Stevensville, so super local,
I'm
Lakeshore
sorry.
grad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, 2007.
I'd rather be an Eddie. I'm the,
Jeez, Joe, what is your problem
I'm a
with that?
bear. I don't know why.
Oh, you're saying
Making
Joe?
fun of all everybody's mascot.
No, from when they're from Lakeshore, definitely.
Oh yeah, he does it every least for
I know.
grad.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah.
It's
It's in my blood. Sorry.
I mean, I do the same thing too. It was when my daughter was going to St. Joe. I'm like, oh, that's a knife in the heart.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I understand that.
It was a tough one.
What year?
I graduated in 2007.
2007.
But yeah, grew up, born, raised here in Southwest Michigan. Moved away for a little while over in Germany. That was parents' thing, and then came back and finished in Lakeshore. Graduated Ferris State University in 2012.
Oh, yeah.
Lived
Go
up
Dogs.
north for a little while. Then life brought me back here,
Yeah.
and that's long story short.
How'd
then
you
we met.
guys meet?
We met online dating,
Ah.
success story.
Mhm.
At least we had success story.
Well, I was working night shift at Lico, and so you have no life on night
Yeah.
shift at all.
What'd you do at Lico?
I'm in their manufacturing department right now.
So he still does. We
I
both
still-
have multiple jobs on top of
Holy
Baroda
crap.
Soda.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, I work full time at Lico in their manufacturing. I'm on days now, which is super awesome. But
Yeah.
I was on night shift, and I want to get back in the dating scene. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to meet anybody on night shift working 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. There's just no
Yeah.
way. So I'm like,
No
I'll
way.
try the online thing, whatever.
You're in the
Yeah.
Green Barn.
I am in the Green Barn. Well, it's
Yeah.
beige now,
Yeah, it's beige.
but yeah, it's still a Green Barn. Even all of our paperwork, it's like, oh, go check out the Green Barn.
it's
It's
kind
like,
of funny. I used to work at Lico. That's how I know.
Oh,
that.
did ya?
Yeah.
what department?
Shipping.
Shipping. All right, yeah.
Shipping and receiving. I did it
Nice.
for 13 years of my life.
Ah, good for you.
When
That's a
did
tough
you-
one.
When do you leave? Do you guys have an overlap maybe?
No, I never. I didn't leave on my own.
Ah.
Yeah. My boss got the best of me and wanted to fire me, and he finally got his wish
Hmm.
because he was a year above me, and like every time I got a job that he wanted, I got it. So every time he applied for one, I got it. So then he became my boss eventually.
I'll show you.
Leapfrogged you and then
I'll
said
show
he
you.
leapfrogged
revenge.
me and he finished his degree. I said, "That's all the degree he has. I had the same fucking degree. I could have done this job and not known shit." And he became my boss, and he haunted me. I still have a list of everything he's ever did to me, and they didn't care. So
How the tables were turned.
yeah.
I'm
But-
sorry, man.
No, but I like when they were escorting me out, and they said, "You're taking this very well." I said, "Well,
They had to escort you out.
oh, they do it. They escort everybody out. Everybody that ever gets fired from there, they escort out." Yeah. Oh yeah. The
A
security
walk
guard.
of shame.
No, I actually my
Thought
eyes.
maybe you like flipped a desk and
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Just take some stuff.
kicked
Who's
over someone's
coming-
trash
Or,
can and
who's coming with me? Type scenario. No, all I did was actually I said to the security guard, I said, "This is the best thing that's ever happened to me." I said, "You don't need to worry about me doing anything to this. You better worry that if I ever find that fucker again outside this place right now in the next 6 months." But no, I think it was the best thing that ever happened to me. honestly.
Isn't that always the case though? Stuff that feels horrible in the moment in hindsight, you're like, you know what, that obstacle needed to get out of the way for me to be able to
Yeah.
take another step
Yeah.
elsewhere.
I really didn't care when I got
Yeah.
fired. They said, they even looked at me and said, every day I come in here, I thought this is might be the day I get fired. so yeah,
You're bracing yourself.
I was every day. It was a heartache coming in. I said, this is like a burden living off my shoulders. I didn't need the place really. I just did because it was better insurance for my daughter, and she was already living with me at the time. So I don't need this now. I want to be more with my daughter. So I was.
I feel you.
Frank loves Lico. In case any Lico listeners
It is-
are
it's
here,
a good
hello.
company
Oh,
to
no,
work for.
I
It
lo-
is-
I
it's a
love
very
Lico.
good company, very family forward.
Yeah,
so.
I love Lico. I see Chris all the time.
Guilty by association.
Yeah, I see Chris and Robert, and I still say hi, and I still see Warmbine, everybody that
Mhm.
comes in, and everybody that's still there that I used to work with. Half of them are retiring now, so
Yep.
They're about ready to have a big push of
yeah, so
retirees.
Yeah, I'm seeing that in the Green Barn right now. Is
yeah, I
a
mean,
lot of the old timers are, which rightfully so, they should.
yeah, I mean, when I was there, half of them were already in their 40s or 50s years in that place.
Mhm.
So, yeah, kudos to you for still working there.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
now
it's a great place.
it is great place. But
Great place,
I know we
great-
wanted.
Great vacation.
It is.
They get 20 days of vacation already set in stone for next year.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, we get a lot of
Yeah.
random holidays in there too,
Yeah.
and extra days on like
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. So
Yeah.
they do think about you as a person. I just know I wanted more for myself and
Yeah.
trying to go off and do our own
So
thing.
he's burned all of his vacation days, and we've got multiple jobs now.
Yep.
And no vacations ever.
Yep.
Kudos actually working in the Green Barn though. So if you don't know what the Green Barn
I
is for
don't.
you, it's the sheet metal and sheet machine shop.
Okay.
So Lico builds everything there in that place.
In the house.
In-house. So they have the sheet metal. So big sheets of metal just come in and they fold it to the prime where they want, and then they give it over to the electronics people. They put all the electronic boards that they build there in the place.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yep,
it's
all
everything.
the lab equipment's built
Yep.
right
Yeah.
here in Southwest Michigan.
Paint shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything. 100%. Yeah. So I'm in the CNC side,
Good for you.
and I've been doing that for.
That's gotta be a tough job.
It can be. Tolerances can be pretty tough, and your expectations are pretty high. But it's you just put your head down, you do it. It's I've been doing this for not at Lico for. I've only been there for about 8 years now, but I've been in manufacturing almost 20 years since high school. So I've been, and my dad was actually CEO of Bosch Weldon out in Bridgman at the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so I've always been around manufacturing, whether it's robotics, assembly lines, CNC, everything. So it's kind of in my blood just
It's
to
embedded,
do it.
embedded in your blood now.
It's embedded, so
it's
It made sense to
definitely
do
there.
it.
Yeah.
All
What did,
these odd jobs here and there.
what did you do before you, or what do you do now in your day job?
So I work for a civil engineering company out of Kansas City. So I work from home full time.
And
I'm
then-
what they call a pursuit strategy manager. So I am on the marketing and business development side. I work with all of our
I have a question.
I work with all of our engineers when they go after infrastructure jobs. I'm putting together all the bid documents that go to the government, all the strategy, shortlist
okay.
interviews.
That makes more sense now.
Yeah, so it's a high stress. So I'm working on multi-million, if not billion-dollar
Wow.
infrastructure projects. So it's my job to make sure everything's
Okay.
to the letter, right? And we're compliant. We've got a winning strategy. I coach teams on how to present and tell stories to clients and hopefully win good infrastructure. A lot of it water, wastewater is kind of where I'm focused on right now. So drinking water, water treatment plants,
Yeah.
all across the country. So I do that full
Interesting.
time.
I was wondering, how are you doing marketing not in the company where you're at? That's what I was thinking. Though. How are you able to do that by sitting at home in Michigan when the other place is somewhere in another state? I'm thinking,
Yeah.
how are you doing this? That's pretty talented.
Even if I was sitting in Kansas City in our world headquarters, 90% of the teams I work with are elsewhere. So I work with
Yeah.
teams in Texas and Virginia,
Yeah.
Chicago,
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, actually, my mom actually works for a company, environmental company in Gainesville, Florida. So I understand we're working from home and kind of job we're doing, kind of government work, because she used to do all the grants for
Mhm.
building or testing the grounds, and they always asked her to do all the writing up work so they can give that to that state or that company.
Yep.
And say, hey, you want us to test this stuff. So I understand when you said that, I'm thinking, okay, I understand what you're doing now.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's really tough. Engineers are a pain in the ass, man. They very exacting, precise type of people, which I guess you want in an engineer because
Yeah.
they're designing like the roads we drive on and the bridges we travel over. You want those people to be very nitpicky and not cutting any corners. But
No, I don't want them cut corners when I go over a bridge.
No.
Sorry.
not a lot of praise though. You're hired to do a job that better be perfect.
Yeah.
And the grind of that after so many years, I've been doing it over 15 years, not for this particular company. I've been with them for about 5. But really it was kind of one of the motivating factors for us to start a business here in Southwest Michigan is just that everything I do at home is for other companies elsewhere, right? I'm always doing work and working with people virtually. And after COVID, I started working from home full time. 5 years later, I'm like, I don't have a community of people anymore. I don't have any friends. I never leave my house. It's just me and my cats and my dog and my husband, of course.
Oh, at least she added you.
I know.
It's true.
You're the last on
I'm
the
the
list. I'm
last.
sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's for last.
Our,
for
our
last.
cats and dog are pretty awesome though.
He would put me last on the list too. It's okay if you were to ask him.
Doubtful.
So,
Whatever.
so we started like looking around a little bit, and like I said, we bought a house in Baroda about 3 years ago, and have always wanted to like put down roots like in the country. He grew up in this area. I grew up not too far from here. It was always just kind of the hope and the goal to like move back here. But as you guys know, you got to be a little scrappy in this area if you're looking to not just make a name for yourself, but really put down roots and become like a lasting member of the community and stuff. So we were driving around, I don't know, just running errands a couple years ago, and there's a little convenience store in downtown Baroda in the village of Baroda called CJ's. Shout out to CJ's. And they have a sign in the window with a Busch Light can that says Baroda soda, and it cracks us up. It's this huge sign, and we're like, you know what, that'd be a really cute name for like an old-fashioned soda shop. I'm surprised someone hasn't tried to do that yet. So we started doing like a little bit of research, having no food experience, having no restaurant experience at all between the two of us. And we had originally thought that maybe we were going to do a food truck first and hit up all the wedding venues and the beaches and things like that, that if we were doing root beer floats, bottled sodas, milkshakes, malts, those types of things, we might be able to like hit up the wedding industry in this area. Frank actually owns his own wedding DJ business, in addition to working at Lico. So we'd been thinking about, hey, how do we go into business together? I used to do wedding photography on the side. So we were like, you know what,
wear many hats.
Yeah.
Both of you.
We're hustlers a
Yeah.
little
Wow.
bit. Yeah. So we thought we were going to do a food truck. We decided, you know what, about year and a half ago, summer last year, we're like, you know what, we're going to be brave. We're going to do this. We on a whim bought a trailer. Not to tell you a sad story, but my dad's wife was she passed from cancer last summer, like the day before we bought the trailer. I mean, it was like right in the same time frame, but it was kind of like the impetus of life's freaking short. Like if we're going to do something wild and crazy and be daring and start a food truck, like we have no idea what we're doing. We're doing all the research online for like the permits and everything like that. So we just decided, you know what, we're going to go for it. Bought a trailer, got it home. Thankfully, this one over here is super handy. Decided to start ripping it out to retrofit it and rehab it. And we quickly lost steam. I had to have back surgery last year. Just like the project went on hold. And out of the blue, a building in the village of Baroda came up for sale last winter. And we're like, funsies. We'll just go see. We'll go like walk in and see. It's 2 doors down from TJ's Baroda Tap. And we're like, for fun. We'll just go see it. We walked into it and we're like, it's got good vibes in here.
This is the spot.
Oh man,
Yeah.
why would
Yeah.
do we have to
it
do
was
a food
perfect.
truck? Do we have to do a trailer where we're hauling our stuff everywhere, all over creation, trying to make a buck? Like, what if people come to us maybe? And so lots and lots of conversations around like, can we swing this? To have a brick and mortar like with no business plan or anything? So we spent the winter putting concepts together. We got in front of the Village of Baroda Planning Commission and pitched the idea to them of like, hey, do we need like an ice cream place in downtown Baroda? They've got a couple of restaurants, ton of wineries, but there's not really anything for like families and for kids. We pitched the idea of Baroda soda and the name to them, and everyone like gave it like 2 big thumbs up. Come to find out, very embedded in the community. I don't know. Do you know this, James? That people locally call Bush Light
Yeah, yeah,
Baroda
yeah.
soda.
I've heard that for a long time.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we underestimated how much people loved the name.
Baroda soda.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so cute and catchy. My marketing brain was like, "Ooh, perfect." You know, we researched it and
It is catchy though.
available name. So we're like, "Yeah, awesome." We've had to, explain a little bit and kind of bring people onto our side of like, hey, you know what? We can have 2 Baroda sodas, right? Like, if someone walks into a bar looking for a milkshake, send them our way. If someone wants a beer and they come into our shop,
Send
we'll
me
just
your
send
way.
them right over
Yeah.
to TJ's 2 doors down, right? So it's been a really fun endeavor, though. I mean, from the marketing, the business planning, we bought the building. We bought it right before 4th of July weekend
Smart.
and took 30 days
30 days.
to flip it and open it. So we opened first weekend in August, which is kind of a crazy thing to do when you're opening a milkshake and ice cream shop. Is like right at the end of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, be prepared for everything come to a screeching halt, over the winter time. But
Yeah.
um,
But you guys got day jobs.
we have day jobs. So right now we're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
And then when spring hits, we're gonna reevaluate, open up into longer hours, more days probably, and just kind of feel our way through what people tell us that they want, and
So with those new hours for the summer, is that going to have any effect on your regular jobs? I mean, I'm sure they do, but
yeah, we haven't quite worked our way through it just yet. Chances
Okay.
are one of us are going to. I told you I wasn't going to kick the
It's
light, and
fine.
I kicked the light.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
it
All of a sudden,
happens
things
all,
start falling off the
it-
walls.
It
I just
happens all
like
the time.
chaos.
If something falls off the wall, I might blame you for that.
Yeah,
You go first.
I create chaos. I'm so
The
sorry.
light
Oh,
did
no
nothing
worries.
to you.
No, I
harmless.
crossed my legs and I kicked it. My bad.
You can-
Just innocent bystander.
Chances are one of us are going to drop down part-time in our full-time jobs.
Yeah.
We haven't really worked out like the details in the scenario of what that might look like, but we've also started interviewing and we've already hired at least one high schooler. So we've got a local high school worker who helped us through the months of September and October.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and she's for sure coming back in the spring. So we might bring on like seasonal help to get us
There you
through.
go.
And yeah. So that's the spiel. You asked us like what brought us here. There you
Right.
go.
What
There's
is going
Yeah.
on in your mind, Joe?
So I have actually a few questions
Sure.
to go back. So you pretty much you guys are local,
Uh-huh.
and you guys met online. What site? I'm curious.
Match.com.
Oh, well, it's better than that one we had that was Tinder.
Plenty of fish.
Yeah, no, we had one that was Tinder that how they met. I can't remember who it was.
I've had a lot of, truth be told, I've had a
Yeah.
lot of wedding couples that Tinder was their starting point, and kind of, not that, I would use it, but it's like, I didn't realize that's what this was for, but
Yeah. Hey.
a lot of
Yeah.
success stories.
Oh yeah, and I'm just catching up. So my question is, on between that, you guys met on Match.
Mhm.
Then it was during COVID, right?
Yep.
As I'm making this so far. How long before after that did you guys you proposed? Oh, since you said you're going on a year now, so COVID's only been gone for
4 years.
4 years.
4 years. So you
It
guys got married
was about
quick.
2 year and a half, I want to say, is when I proposed, because I proposed on her birthday. I did a
Aw.
very
really sweet.
cliche thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I mulled around so many ideas, and I finally settled on doing a scavenger hunt around to all of our. We went to our first date place, our favorite restaurant, because we were living in Michigan City.
Dude, that's something I would have done.
So it was a scavenger hunt in all of our favorite
Yeah.
places, our favorite restaurants, and then it finally ended up at one of the beaches down there where we did like a photo shoot when we were first dating, and then for Christmas I'd gotten it because I was kind of I knew I wanted to marry her long time before I even
Wow.
popped the question, so I was planning
I love.
for months. So
Quoted by James Gill.
for Christmas, I got her like one of the photography lens ball because she was wedding photographer, still loves photography. So when we finally got to the beach, I'm like, hey, you should take a picture of this lens ball that I'm holding in my hand. And behind it, I had a ring.
Very
and-
nice,
and
very nice.
So she finally figured out for the viewfinder, and then that's how it happened.
It was sweet. We spent a year like planning a wedding, so we
Mhm.
didn't like super rush into. We wanted our families all
You
to
were
be
already
there.
planning
and-
a wedding even though before he proposed to you?
No,
Oh.
no, 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 no.
Well, I mean, she's
Yes.
a proposal
Women's
manager.
intuition.
No.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
what I was
prime
thinking.
example of women's intuition.
I mean, you're also talking
Spidey
about
sense-
someone who,
Spidey sense kicked in and had it all planned.
I mean, she's a proposal manager, so she's all about planning. So I took like a solid 4-hour nap one day and woke up and she's like, well, wedding's done. I'm like, right, sweet. What do I got to do? I'm like, nothing. What are we going to do?
She's-
Yeah, he's not joking.
No, she's like, all we got to do is music. And
In
then I'm
4
like,
hours, you planned it all.
yeah, I am not kidding.
Very nice.
I am
The only thing we-
inefficient
Did
when
you-
it comes to the
Did you
paperwork.
agree to everything?
Yeah, it was solid. It was like she's going through it. I'm like, I honestly couldn't have done a better job or hired anybody to do a better
Very
job.
impressed.
Well, and that's how he became a wedding DJ, is because that was the first wedding.
You-
Ended up
Second-
being the second
second
one, but
wedding.
that's why he got all of his DJ gear, was to DJ our own
You
wedding.
DJ'd your own
I
wedding.
DJ'd our own wedding.
My ex-wife wouldn't let me DJ my own wedding because I was a DJ myself,
Mhm.
and she would not let me DJ my wedding. I had to hire somebody that sucked, and I got said, let me just do this for an hour. Let me do this for an hour.
Yeah.
I'm done dancing. My football game's over. Let me do this for a little bit, and then I'll go back to you when I had to do all the dances.
Yeah, it worked out really well. We queued it up. We planned it almost flawlessly, really, is what it panned out, and it ended up being great. Wouldn't change a thing.
Do you still do weddings on the side?
Oh yeah, I'm not a full-time DJ, but I already have at least 23, 24 for next year alone. I did
nice.
about
Wow.
22 this year, and I'm just a solo op right now, but I'm fully licensed and insured to the state of Michigan. I'm an LLC.
Wow.
So yeah, it's another business.
Are you still taking photography?
Just
big?
for fun.
Just for fun?
That was actually one of the inspirations for our shop at Bro de Soda, was that secretly I've always really wanted an art gallery or some sort of like artisan
Oh,
market or
This is
something.
where it links up.
And that's why we flipped the script from the food truck into a brick and mortar, because we're like, you know what, this could be more than just serving up milkshakes to people. We didn't really have like I won't say a huge desire to like be soda jerks, and like, spin milkshakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the space just felt so welcoming. It has not just like a retail area, but there's also we have treats for you. We can give you new things to enjoy.
Sweet.
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah, you can. Well, I asked this question. You can
Yeah.
bring them out if you want.
Yeah.
So, okay, I know where TJ is at.
Yes.
I'm still trying to picture. Are you in the old building of? I didn't know what they're bringing. Actually, don't give me this look like I planned this one. I didn't plan this one at all. I'm just.
milkshakes for a
I
while.
really don't know what they're bringing.
Do you guys want to? We have extra cups, right?
Yeah, there's
So
two.
do we want to split them, or do you want to
Okay,
do?
that's good.
Do you want to
That's
do
fine.
2 straws?
What is?
I mean,
2 straws, 1
yeah,
cup.
so let's do 2 straws. Like,
No.
Like this
What are we
little thing.
doing?
Like
So-
split it, yeah.
What is it?
That's
We
fine.
brought you 2 different types of shakes to try.
Oh,
So
nice.
yes, Bro de Soda. Ultimately, what we do is milkshakes and malts. That's our big thing.
Oh,
We
man.
also do root beer floats and what we call an affogato shake, which is like one of our top sellers. So an affogato shake is a chocolate or a vanilla shake with a shot of espresso mixed in. So we brought you a vanilla one of those, and
This one right
we
here?
brought you our flavor of the month with it, which is cinnamon churro. So we've got a cinnamon churro milkshake.
Just right here.
Yeah.
We'll taste them and see which
Yeah.
one you like first. Buddy.
So here,
I'll
here's
pick
the
one.
avocado.
I'll pick one that you don't like. How's
They've
that?
been sitting in the cooler on ice packs, so hopefully they're still a little bit chilled for you.
So you can split them, or
Oh, you're gonna split them. You split them while I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
So my other question. So I'm trying to figure out where are you guys located, because I'm still trying to picture. I know where TJ's is at, and I know where the breakfast. What is it called?
Local?
Yep.
So you're in between that,
Yes.
right?
so we are 2 doors down from
Each one
from TJ's.
We're closer to TJ's on the
Doesn't have to
same
be perfect.
on the same side of the street as TJ's. So it's
Oh,
TJ's. There's a hair salon, and then us, and then there's this really cool place called Johnny's. He's a barber that's been in downtown.
Okay, I know where the
Baroda.
barber's at.
Yeah, so we're right next
door.
door to.
Okay.
Remember where the old is it Tio's?
It used to be Tio's
used to be
restaurant
Tio's.
back in the
It
day.
used to be the original tab. Way,
Uh-oh,
way back.
live reaction. Which one did you just try?
The coffee, the espresso one.
Either
Yeah.
The avocado.
So we use espresso
That's
beans
really
from
good.
Infusco. So we fresh brew the espresso for it. An affogato is actually an Italian dessert
Yeah.
where they just pour a shot of espresso over gelato, and instead we mix it into a milkshake.
Oh, this is
Um,
really
How
good.
do you say that? Affogato.
Affogato. It means drowned in Italian,
It,
which
sounds,
is
it sounds like something Chinese. Avocado. Avocado.
What
Like
does?
Godzilla.
Only when you say it like that.
Sorry.
That's
So-
okay. We get avocado, alligator,
people just point at the sign and they say, "Can we have one of those?"
But once they try it, that's kind of
That's
our
damn good.
staple. That's our go-to.
This is really good.
So everything in
What's
our
the
shop is those are churro pieces. So it's cinnamon ice cream with churro tostadas
That's awesome.
and a honey caramel.
Where do you get the ideas from?
Honestly, we wanted to stick with classics. So for sure, milkshakes and malts. So we have chocolate, strawberry, vanilla all
Yeah.
the time. And then
Good.
every month we rotate our specialty flavor and we try and match it with the seasons. In the summertime, especially August and September, we were open. So we
Whoa.
borrowed some inspiration
You don't want
from,
it. You always pour it in that one.
he'll take
I'll,
your,
I'll take it. I like that one.
Wow.
That's really good.
That's coffee strong.
yeah, it's a coffee shake. It's, I don't know what time it is. It's 8 p.m. or later. So sorry.
8:30.
I'd
It's
drink
fine.
Mountain Dew and I'll go home. I'm gonna drink more Mountain Dew.
So yeah, we swap
I
out
like
the
that one.
specialty flavor every month. Last month was pumpkin pie. The month before was peach.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh man.
blueberry cheesecake was our specialty. So we went and got blueberries from Klug's Blueberry Farm. So
Yeah.
everything's,
Oh, you go Clucks.
yep, everything in our shop is Michigan made. So from our ice cream to the sodas we use for floats,
Yeah.
all of the arts and the goods that are in the shop. So I brought you a sample of those too. Where did it go?
I have no clue.
Like I said, my big desire and like secret
good.
goal has always been to have an art gallery and
Okay.
shop. So we sell goods, handmade goods from local artists, from candles and soaps to hand turned wood bowls. We've got some stained glass. We've got real fine art. Secretly,
Head rush. Head rush.
Oh,
I
that's-
brought you guys a photograph and a real, like,
I had a
original
head rush.
watercolor. And I picked one that had green in it because I knew your studio was green. So I brought you some arts and gifts there.
Oh, that's awesome. Actually, I like that.
That's taken by Katie.
Yeah.
And that watercolors are done by Katie, and that photo is actually
so-
That is really that is
from
really cool.
my parents. My parents used to live on Ridge Road, and they had one of the beaches back there, over by Tozie's.
Oh,
Yeah.
that Ridge
Yeah,
Road.
yep.
Okay, there's
Yeah, there's two.
it's
Yeah,
split-
so
it's
they lived
splits,
over
yeah.
by like Bit of
Thank you
Split
so
and
much.
Tozie's. So
You're
anyway, that
welcome.
driftwood is from one of the beaches back there.
Actually, that's an awesome picture.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
was looking at that from a distance. That's pretty cool.
I think that
looking.
again, that's hanging up in our shop right when you walk in.
That is really cool looking.
So, like I said, I picked the
Yeah.
I need to get more
ones
stuff.
that might look cool in your guys' studio because I knew we could bring you little gifts. But we also brought you some sodas.
We need to put it ready.
So the Bricks Soda Company is
Yeah.
out of Grand Rapids. So that's the main staple that we have, and then we source small batch craft sodas from makers across the state. So for a little while, we had canned sodas from a guy in Holland. His company's called Kitty Wampus, and he does different types of sodas where he sources all of his fruit for his grape sodas, for
Yeah.
example, from like grape vineyards throughout Michigan and stuff. So really kind of wanting to make an intentional space that is made for and by the community. We're just far enough away from the lake that we're not really like a beachy town in Baroda,
Touristy
right?
town, yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
right in the middle of like the farmlands and all of the vineyards, the wineries,
Yeah, yeah.
all of the wine tours come through
I
Baroda.
can imagine you guys get that kind of business.
Yeah, we live across the street from Gravity Winery, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Do
I
you
can say
really?
that. Yeah. Yeah. And so sometimes in the summertime, we can hear the bachelorette and the bridal showers when they sit out on the patio. We call them the woo girls because we can hear them like, woo, you know.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Look straight at me when you.
Oh no, it was Joe Woo Girl.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'll be sitting out there enjoying our coffee in the morning or whatever, and you say, "Yeah, woo!" It's like, oh,
Once again, you looked at me again.
Hey, the proof is in the pudding. I can't help it, man.
So our big hope is that people are going to come get a sweet treat, whether it's a milkshake, a malt, a soda, root beer float, and then browse, you know, and just be able to find a little treasure, a little treat that they can take back with them, whether they're coming from Chicago or Grand Rapids or, you know, they live here. So that's the goal for right now.
All right. Now I got three things. Now
Yeah.
that's first one is you have the old house that had the dog, right? Right across the street from Gravity. There used to be a dog that used to come across that had an old people that used to live here before you guys had a dog that came across
Okay.
Ollie that used to come and visit, and it wasn't the Gravity's dog. They just had a dog that came in all the time, and that was that dog.
Showed up to
Yeah.
hang out for a little bit.
Oh yeah. So it has. I know where you guys live then. Oh, so, and the other thing is, how is it designed inside? How many people can you fit?
So we have a capacity of, I want to say 72 or
Wow.
Nice
70.
size.
Yeah, it's a
70.
decent
Size.
size.
We try to keep around 70 because
Yeah.
it'd be super friendly
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
at that
yeah.
that amount of people.
Yeah, so we've got two different spaces technically. So when you first walk in, it's our what we're calling our mercantile. So it's all the arts and the goods. It's our retail counter where you order your shakes.
Yeah.
There's bench seating. And then there's a space behind that, like a next room that we call our gallery. And it's all of our hanging artwork, all of our paintings and things like that. But people can rent that space. So next weekend, we're already having someone come in for a birthday party. We've had people request, hey, can I book this space
Wow.
for our company's Christmas party?
Oh, that's cool.
seriously
Yeah. And
That's
because
kind of different.
we don't cook or anything. We're not a full service restaurant. We let people bring their own catering, right?
Yeah,
If you want to bring
yeah.
pizzas in and pizzas and milkshakes, that type of thing.
We also
That's-
host events there too. So we just had like a soap and body scrub
Workshop.
We're doing origami later on this month. So we're gonna keep bringing in
So seriously, origami. Really?
origami. Yeah,
You able to
it's
fold
pretty
the
solid
paper?
too. Yep. Yeah, the artist that's coming in to do it, she does some pretty spectacular work
Yeah.
with the paper folding. It's,
So it's nothing like we used to do when we were kids, where this is
No.
a bird, this is a frog. Watch it can jump.
Oh, I used to make
Hey.
those.
yeah,
Kids are
Used to
looking
make
for
those.
stuff
yeah.
to
They're
do.
looking for stuff, especially now in the winter. Everything slows down. and
Yeah.
there's not a lot. Again, especially in Baroda, there's really not a lot for kids
That's
to
a
do.
good thing, good way to keep your business going, man.
Yeah,
as far as that
for them.
goes.
Yeah, definitely
Mhm.
for that. But I'm just more shocked about the company. I can't picture like I'll just like Whirlpool. Hey, let's go to an ice cream shop just to have something. I mean, that just seems kind of weird to me.
Hey, we can order in specialty flavors, create a special Whirlpool Wonder Shake or whatever we want to
Yeah,
call it,
yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
there's
True,
some
yeah.
crazies out there
Carry
that
out,
like ice cream and milkshakes when it's 10 degrees outside.
Oh,
Sure
I
is, you
wish
guys keeping it
I do.
going.
I wish places were still open that
Mhm.
closed for the summer. I mean, closed for the winter, and it would be awesome just to have a place like that. I mean, if I lived closer to you guys, I would go there a lot.
But we're offering coffee now too, and we're gonna be having free Wi-Fi that people can come just sit and hang out and chill.
I'm not a big coffee drinker, but this is actually damn good.
I'm surprised you like it.
Me too. I hate to admit it, but me too.
When she said, called me an espresso, I was like, that's my jam right there.
I love seeing the initial reaction. Someone's like, "I've never had anything like this," so I make a point to like
What-
stop what I'm doing, turn around, and watch their facial reaction.
They're
of,
both pretty good, man.
I like
They're
both,
good.
but I really like that though, the cinnamon one. But this one here, it's really it's not heavy on the coffee.
No.
All the way. I mean, if I had the whole one, probably would have been. So, thank God he split it, but but it's nice. It's nice. Definitely, it's definitely homely. I mean, it's is that the point where you guys going?
Homely?
Yeah.
Makes up words.
It's
I think that means ugly, right? Isn't that sad? And
I mean, it feels it's like a comfort at home. It makes me feel like I want to be at home.
that's what
drinking
we
this.
want people to feel. Like I said, we walked in that building when we decided to buy it, and we just walked in thinking, wow, it feels
it's comfortable.
homely in here, right? It feels
Yeah,
it
see,
feels
it catches on.
yeah, it feels
does.
it feels
like I want to
good.
drink this at home and cuddle up
Homely.
underneath and cuddle up underneath a blanket, drinking it. And
Oh, I wish I could push this button
Yeah,
right now.
don't boo me. I didn't get no reason to get booed. Not yet,
Oh.
not
A lot
yet.
of
Still young.
people come in and tell us like, oh man, it's been ages since I've had a chocolate malt. I used to get these all the time with my dad, and I think that's been one of the the coolest parts of
Mhm.
it is that people will just sit and talk. People
Yeah.
do hang out in the shop, and we
Yeah.
get a
Yeah.
completely what I did not expect, but also really secretly what I wanted, right? Was to build community and make friends. And we've met people and gone on double dates already.
Mhm.
And,
Wait a minute, you went on double dates with complete strangers?
well, I mean, people have come into the shop and
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
We
Wasn't-
let-
wasn't make fun of you for it.
yeah.
I think that's kind of awesome. I'm like, wow, people stay that long where you get to know them and say, hey, you want to go out to dinner?
yeah, yeah. Well, we let
I think that's kind of cool.
other small businesses set up pop-ups in our shop. So especially like bakers
Yeah.
operate under Michigan's cottage law a lot of times, meaning they cook from their home kitchens and they're not doing it out of commercial kitchens. So they
Yeah.
can't sell in restaurants or stores. So we let them use our space to set up a little table
And
and
sell their goods.
directly
That
to
actually
customers.
is my goal for us to have two of them. One, having a food truck on one half, and the other half is something like that. Because we get a lot of people like Donna Kay with her baked goods and or her makeup, her coming in and selling it that way and doing it for 3
So
months.
this
Yeah.
talking about the lady with the hand creams. And
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
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 Yeah, she does hand creams and for
All
one
kinds
thing.
of things for you to scan to make it better. I mean,
Yeah.
like for rough hands, she has some kind of natural ointments to go
There
on
you
your hands and stuff
Call
like
her
that.
up.
Awesome.
She might want to come in.
Yeah. Love to have her in
Yeah, we
there.
got-
No, she'll definitely do that.
Donna Kay.
Yeah, so right now she's on vacation in Cancun, I do believe.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice.
But yeah, stuff like that where I was on one or we're on the front, like in the window, like I would want, and then the back having that with those two things.
One, it drives traffic. Two, it gives other small businesses an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
Their friends come in to visit them and then they stop and get a shake, like very symbiotic type of thing. And
It
we
goes
really,
hand in hand.
yeah, we
Yeah.
really wanted a space that was for like the local community. And what better way to do that than to bring the people who live right down the street,
Right.
and give them another
Right.
place. So I started off talking about how like Busch Light, is Baroda soda, and there's so many bars, wineries, breweries, everything out in our area. We really wanted something that
Oh, yeah.
felt a little bit different. So we're the different type of Baroda soda.
Yep.
And
That's the point.
There's
Yeah.
room for there's room for both.
Was there
both
any
of them.
backlash by the
a little
using
bit.
that name?
I think people were scared that we were Chicagoans. Ultimately, I think is what
Okay.
people were worried
Yeah.
about, is that we were coming into a little tiny town that we made stickers for people. So if anybody
Yes.
says anything,
Put
they
it
get
on.
a free sticker.
He's gonna put it on his laptop for you.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
That's why I gave it to him too.
So I think people were worried that we were trying to come in and change the vibe of the village, or that we were coming in with some arrogance and that we knew better than the locals and we are gonna upstarts,
that would be kind of hypocritical because Busch Light is not their beer that they made.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to say something like, "Hey, we got a Baroda soda too," but it's actually a soda.
Yeah.
So I
How
mean,
did Baroda soda come around?
I don't know. I just
What's the true
think
story about that?
I
You guys
think
know?
it's they just drank
Oh.
a lot of it.
copious amounts of Baroda. So yeah, Busch Light.
A lot of
And this
Busch
was
Light.
back in the 90s
Yeah.
Mhm.
when I was young. It's telling my age. But well, yeah, the mid 90s, I first heard about Baroda soda, and all the guys in Baroda drinking it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know, but I think this stuff's awesome. So what I pictured for you guys to shop was the physical old time soda outlet with a
Mhm.
real with a big old giant bar with people
red
just-
stools
red
and-
stools, people sitting and spinning, and
Yeah. A lot of people, especially when we first opened, people walked in there like, what? This isn't what we thought it was going to be. And they were a little disappointed. I mean, we got a lot of feedback right away for things like dirty sodas. Have you guys heard of those? There's a company based out of Utah called Swig. It's basically a soda bar, but you mix in different syrups,
Yeah.
chocolate, caramel. You can add dairy creamer. So like dairy creamer and Diet Coke. It's
Nice.
Perfect.
It started in Salt Lake City, I think, or in Utah, just because a lot of Mormons don't drink alcohol. So
Yeah.
that was their way of having like a mixed beverage. So we had a lot of people asking, oh, are you going to do dirty sodas here? Are you going to do an actual soda bar with like the fizzy water and you can create your own blends and
with
stuff
the
like
pumps and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, people have asked us about boba tea. They've said, hey,
Yeah.
what if you turn your entire wall in your shop into like candy by the pound and do like an old like pharmacy
Then you're
type
turning
of thing?
into yourself a sweet shop, and
Yeah. And on one hand, like it's great having people come in with ideas because it gives us a sense for like what people want and what might work, but also we're fronting all of this like personal investment, right?
Yeah.
And on one hand, it's like, let us give it 6 months. Let's give us a full year with some of the staples,
Yeah.
the milkshakes, the malts, the root beer floats, get really, really good at those types of things, and then figure out what the next phase of it looks like, whether it is something like a soda bar, whether it is people have asked us for grab and go sandwiches. Are you going to carry pie? A lot of,
Wow.
we weren't really thinking about being a deli, but there's also no grab and go sandwiches in
That
that
is true,
area.
that's true.
So,
Mhm.
That is
we're
true.
trying to take all the feedback we can and say, you know what makes sense? What do we think we can actually move and sell? For example, Bricks Soda, their parent company is called Northwood Soda. And they actually collaborate with small businesses. And so we're like, do we bottle our own soda? Right? Like,
Yeah.
are we going to sell enough of it that it's going to make it worth their minimum order is 2,400 bottles at a time? And I'm like, oh, in Baroda, I don't know if we're going to be able to sell that much,
It's a lot
but
of
but can we sell it to TJ's? Can we sell it to the local, which is the great breakfast place right down the street
Yeah,
from us?
yeah.
Maybe they would carry Baroda soda, like actual bottled Baroda soda in the shop. So we've got a lot of ideas and a lot of things that we're just waiting to give it some time
I
and
can only
see.
imagine that with people coming in and giving you ideas, over and over again, it gets a little repetitive and maybe annoying at some point.
It can, but we do
You
we do
pick-
listen though.
Yeah,
Because some of them, like that's why we started doing coffee, because people are like, well, what are you gonna do in the winter? Like, not a lot of people want ice cream in the winter, which surprisingly, like even yesterday, we're like, we're not gonna get people out here because the snowstorm came in, and I was blown away because people braved the weather to come to our store to get ice cream, and then got back in the car and drove away. It's like, I'm like, all right. So
They
like,
ran in and ran out real quick.
ran in, ran
Yeah.
out, all bundled up. Like, hey, can I get a couple malts and an affogato to go? And we're like, yeah, here you go. And like, all right, thanks, see you later. And it's like, all right, cool. But the coffee was someone else's suggestion. So we're like, all right, yeah, we'll offer something warm. And so we do listen.
You guys ever think about brewing your own, making your own coffee, from, like
That's brutal.
your own brand of coffee?
Well, we
maybe?
work with, so like in the affogatos, we use Infusco House Espresso beans. And then for our drip coffee, we're using Red House Roasters.
Red Arrow Roasters.
Red Arrow Roasters.
Arrow?
Thank you for
Yeah.
correcting me.
Yeah.
So we're using Michigan, roasters. I've actually looked into bottling, doing our own, making our own soda, but that's an endeavor I don't want to tackle right now.
So
Those are really good, by the
you
way.
do
Yeah,
root beer
the
floats, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We do.
orange
We
cream
actually tell
soda.
people they can take any of the sodas in our case and turn it into a float.
Really?
So Kitty Wampus, we had their apple cinnamon soda for a while. We sold it out of that so fast. People are doing floats out of that because it tastes like apple pie. So-
Legit liquid apple pie.
I can
Really?
imagine what
It
this
was
orange
phenomenal.
soda tastes like.
I'm not a big orange cream
Cream,
fan.
huh?
I'm not a big orange cream fan. I'm never in.
Those are one of our best sellers.
Oh,
are
man.
the
Root beer, I
and,
understand.
orange cream.
It's
Those are-
always
You
hard to
ain't
find a
living
good
life if
beer.
you don't like orange cream, man. What's wrong with you?
I like root beer.
No, that's okay. That's fine. But you gotta have a
Yeah,
palate that is
no, sorry.
not one-sided.
I'm always gonna be one-sided.
Oh,
I'm not a huge float fan myself. I
No?
mean, we sell a lot of them. A lot. Like we can't keep our sodas on the shelf. Like we've had to.
oh that's a
bulk
good.
order
That's a
'em.
good
Yeah.
problem to
Mhm.
have.
It's a really good problem to have. I think the next thing that we're gonna adopt and see what's gonna happen is ice cream sandwiches. Like
Ooh,
like
Oh,
actual
yum.
like
homemade, yeah.
homemade and
Mhm.
Right.
wrapped up, and you can mix and match like
Oh man,
the type of cookie
no,
and
that's a good
the.
idea right there.
I've
That's
I've
a
had
good
that in
idea.
Vegas one day when I was just walking around drunk, and
as one does in Vegas.
right?
As one does in Baroda sometimes.
Yeah.
That is true.
and sorry, someone just texted me. I don't know if they're watching on it. But yeah, just walking around, and they have a place like that where you just grab 2 pieces of whatever sandwiches are made from, and
Cookies.
I don't know if it's like that breading cookie where it's kind of like a breadish type, but
Mhm.
they put it on that, and any ice cream you want, you just fold it down and you just walked around with it. So it was quite
Interesting.
interesting.
Especially in the summertime where people aren't going to want to wait for like a hand dip shake
Yeah.
because it does take a few minutes, right,
Yes,
for
yeah.
us to like scoop it and mix it
Mhm.
and everything. Being able to sell stuff really quick. We also do slushies. So right now we have apple cider slushies, and we get our cider from Hildebrand Fruit Farms in Berrien Springs.
Wow,
We sell a lot of those.
you guys got some good ideas going on here.
Yeah. We didn't want to be Kilwins. We didn't want to
Right,
be
right.
Oinks. We didn't want to be Cabanas, right? Like if you guys
You
want to
said
walk in and
Oinks.
find
I love that place. place too.
28 flavors of ice cream and you want a cone, there's plenty of places already that do something like that.
yeah.
Mhm.
But you are right. You're the only place in Baroda that had this.
Only
Yeah.
ice cream shop.
Or even around. There's not even one in Stevensville.
I mean, unless you want to go like Culver's or Dairy
yeah,
Queen,
but I mean,
that's soft serve
but
or
that's all,
custard.
I
Yeah.
say like a more not a. You're just a mom and pop shop pretty much.
Mom and pop.
Yeah.
Yep.
and have a place that's not. I mean, Sawyer doesn't have one. I mean, Virgin doesn't have one.
They have Scoops,
Yeah,
but
they
they
have Scoops.
close
Yeah,
for
they
the
just-
season.
Oh,
Scoops and
they're still
Mikey's.
open.
Mm-mm.
I don't count Mikey's really. Mikey's is more root beer floats if you want a root beer float. Yeah, but you
Yeah.
have more than just that.
Mhm.
Mikey's is like a what is it? Drive-in.
It's a drive-through. Yeah, drive-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have that, but you are the only place in the area of that area to really have something like this.
And you come up with different shakes every month,
Mhm.
different flavors. Where do you get these ideas from? You don't have to tell if you don't want, but
No, that's all right.
is it something that you come up with by yourself,
That's what I
or
would never thought of in my life.
something that you were inspired by reading something, or
Sometimes we
does that-
ask the customers
Yeah.
of, hey, we're thinking about, we can get these 3 flavors. What do you guys think? Is this going to be something people will go for? We try and align it with the season. So if there's fresh fruit in season, we're going to pair things up that way. So for December, for example, we're tossing around a couple of ideas that we're thinking either apple pie or our version of a Christmas tree cake, like the Little Debbie
Yeah,
type of thing. So, or a peppermint shake, so there's a couple things that we're floating around. Mint's kind of a strong one that people either love it or hate it.
seasonal type
Mhm.
of thing. Yeah,
Yeah. So come August, blueberry is going to be back. And then this time next year, cinnamon churro might be back as like our November flavor and just rotate them that
that
way.
is really good.
That
too.
was good.
That was really good.
Could
Good. I'm
add-
glad you guys liked them.
could add a shot of rum chata in that
No,
too.
no.
Someone recommended bourbon in our
Yeah.
coffee shakes.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh,
And that's
Oh,
an
yeah.
idea to be able to
Yeah.
grab a
Yeah.
shake and then go over to TJ's and just get a little
Okay,
shot in there.
Give me a
and-
shot, and whoop, and then it's
Top
all
it up.
done. Yeah.
Screw that. Just bring my own and when I'm
float
walking
it.
around,
You
when
could-
I'm
you could do
walking
that too.
around and just do that. Because actually that would work well because if they do pass that law where you can
Like open carry.
yeah, what's that? Well, actually they're
Are you
trying
talking like a
Open
social
carry, I guess,
district?
is
That's
for
social
weapons.
district,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
If
St. Joe has,
they-
Bridgman
if they-
has.
Yeah.
Bridgman has it?
Bridgman does have a little bit of a social district.
Really?
It's
That's
small, but
funny.
it's
Sorry, that's funny. So I mean if you get the social district in and like they want, that would be perfect because then they can go around, walk around with yours with the
Mm.
kids, and the adult has their version, and they can just keep on walking around. And that's a great idea for something that might happen in Baroda for you guys too.
Yeah, I hope so. I think a lot's turning around in Baroda. You got a lot of buildings that have either sat vacant or people have retired and they're not really sure what to do with the buildings
Yeah.
yet. Baroda actually joined forces with 5 other local municipalities to create a new community growth alliance. They just launched in August. So Bridgman recently went through something similar, which is why downtown Bridgman is popping right
So
now.
busy right now.
Yeah, is because
Yeah.
they had a community growth person come in and help them plan the future of Bridgman. And so Baroda's doing the same thing right now with Eau Claire, Berrien Springs, Orinoco Township. Some of your more rural farming communities recently banded together to hire someone to help plan out how do we apply for grants? How can we
Really?
what areas of downtowns need new streetscapes and new parking and
Yeah.
what parks can be revitalized. So I'm one of the business representatives for that Community Growth Alliance. So I'm moving and shaking just a little bit, trying to find, for example, someone came into our shop not too long ago. He owns his construction company. He's like, I want a historic building. Do you know of any that are for sale? And I was like, well, no, but I can put you in touch with this community growth people. They've got a pulse on, buildings that might be coming available or like
Yeah.
farms where families are like not sure what their succession plan is going to look like, and really keeping my ear to the ground. And we hope we're on the earlier phase of Baroda becoming, if not the next Three Oaks, then at least the next Bridgman, maybe
Yeah,
our own
exactly.
version
Yeah.
of it,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Um,
I think that's what every town, small town, needs a little growth to keep business going and keep people coming in.
Yeah.
Especially during the summer, especially for you guys. That is the key component right there if you want to thrive in that type of business. So
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are doing a lot of stuff. I love it. I love it, and I like the way you guys are bringing in new ideas and taking bits and pieces from everybody else, and then doing your own way. And I think that's the way you should be able to do it. Should want to do it anyway. Make it your own, and not someone else's idea.
Yeah, it's thankfully there was no other ice cream or dessert place in Baroda, so we
Yeah.
aren't competing with anyone necessarily. But there was an old Sunday shop in Baroda at some point. I mean, it's been closed for years, but
Oh,
we have
long
people
time.
come in and talk about it, and we've heard rumors that the sign from that building still exists in someone's basement somewhere. And the old red stools that you were talking about for like the old like soda bar.
Yeah,
If
that
anybody
was a
watching
soda
this
bar.
knows where they are, get
We
a hold of us. We want them.
Yeah, we'd
You
love
want
to
the
hang
old-
them up.
you
We want the old sign. We want the bar
Oh.
stools. We want to hang that up because we still like, even though we're pushing for the future, but we still want to remember our past and what used to be in Baroda. Because I know
Yeah.
that ice cream shop it's been a long time, but someone's got it. But no one knows who.
I wonder if someone stole that sign.
I'm almost wondering if someone just did it.
Could be.
Just holding on to it.
It's just in the basement
It's
collecting
probably
dust.
a nice vintage piece too that they have.
I'm sure.
I mean, like the Braid, he wants to get that
I
Rusty
know.
Pig sign.
We saw
This is an old sign in Benton Harbor. Ray Mays. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's been around the area for a long time, and he's been in the food industry for a long time as well. He's owned restaurants. He's ran restaurants, and he's finally opened up his own barbecue place out of his house. And he saw this old sign used to be in Benton Harbor, Rusty Pig. They used to have the same thing, barbecue in that area, and it's still the sign is still there, and the building is still there, but nobody owns it. It's ran down and everything.
It's like I want that sign.
Yeah, he wants the
Actually, he
sign.
told us to go take it.
He,
I
he
said,
wants,
just go take it.
he wants us to crawl through the window. and see
We
if-
didn't hear
see if
anything.
they still
No, I
have,
actually said it on the podcast. So.
Yeah.
see if they still have that
Yeah.
brick oven that they used to
Oh,
keep
cool.
the food in. So
They said Joe go in first. Though.
Yeah. I'll just keep a lookout for you.
He's gonna tell me the cows are coming, and he's gonna take off running, and I'm gonna be
Especially
stuck inside.
in
I'd love to
this
see that
area.
police report.
Yeah.
There's so many like fun stories like that though, like
Yeah.
buildings that have been lost to history or
Oh
you
yeah.
know that have been in the same generation for or same family for like 5 generations
Mhm.
and stuff. Baroda back in the day, our neighbor is Johnny at Johnny's Barber Shop. He's been around since before our building was built.
Oh
So
really? Wow.
Really?
he's been
He
around for
was
Dude,
the second graduating class at Lakeshore ever.
how old is this guy?
Like
shit.
4,000 years old, but he's
Oh, well, don't be mean to Johnny.
no, he's a solid guy though. But he's probably like
that's what
90-something.
I would think. Yeah, what is he? 100?
I mean,
Yeah, he is.
he's creeping up there.
Close then.
But he's
Yeah.
don't
He
get me
was-
wrong, he's a really cool guy
Yeah.
to talk to.
He retired from the fire department in Baroda like years and years and years ago. But he has these old, big old black and white photo like albums, and so he was showing us from like when he was a kid. There used to be an elementary school in Baroda, but he was also telling me there was a train that used to go through Baroda
Yeah, I
back
knew
in the
that,
day,
yeah.
and they would ship pickles to New Carlisle for pickling. And then they would go into Chicago. So all the cucumber farms, like Berrien Springs is known for pickles. They have the
they got
pickle
big
festival. So they would come through Baroda, ship all the pickles,
Yeah.
eventually out to Chicago. But the old train depot is still in Baroda,
Yep.
waiting for someone to rehab it. There's an old mill. We actually just found out the other day, the mill still exists. So Baroda City Mills, it's kind of like a feed store, grain store. They've got
Yeah,
some candy and stuff. Someone told us a rumor that on the second floor of that is an old roller skating rink that's just being used for storage right now. Like, how cool if something like that were to come back?
That would be cool. Man,
Just old buildings that have
See,
all this
I
like
don't want it.
history.
Don't look at me. I don't want it.
you said you wanted it.
I don't want anything like that.
Can you roll skate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you?
Not
Still?
as good as I used to.
Me neither.
No.
I'll admit it. I can't do half the stuff I
haven't
used
laced
to
up
on
some
that one.
skates in a long time, man.
Dude, I don't think I could even go backwards on the skates anymore.
Is there even a roller skating rink in this area anymore?
Yeah,
after the one in,
Roma's actually is open, trying to open back up. They're rebuilding in Sister Lakes.
Is that the one that burned down?
Yeah, they're getting they're really. I think they finally got walls, and so now they're doing it to the inside. And
Was it a rink before it burned
Yeah.
down? Oh, that's
yeah,
so
yeah.
and they had the
sad.
wooden floors, everything.
Oh, man.
Wasn't that
Oh, that's
because of
cool.
a storm?
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah.
electrical
Yeah, yeah.
kicked it out.
Oh, I bet
Um,
their hearts like absolutely
was
broke.
a-
Everybody was
Oh.
heartbroken. That's the oldest because road skating back then, it was still the wood floors where
Yeah.
they was still popped up a little bit. We
Mhm.
rode over them, but yeah, it had a figure 8. I think inside was back in the day. So it was right next to the Strand. So if you ever go to Sister Lakes, it's still there. They're rebuilding it. I mean, they were
Good for them to rebuild.
Oh yeah, they got the money to rebuild and everything else. So
Good for
people
them.
missed it. I think the closest one is Kalamazoo, to be honest.
So there was one in Stevensville, but that's been
Oh no,
That's been-
that's
that's Sensational Spas.
yeah, that's Sensational
storage
Spas.
place now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been going for what, 5,
yeah.
almost 10 years.
No one
now.
wanted it. No one. It's almost like bowling alleys.
Mhm.
They're dying. They're dying. They're
That's unfortunate too,
Yeah,
because
stuff that people
those are
have to
things that
do.
people
They
get
want
your
to do it.
families and friends together and do that kind of stuff. And
I think all that stuff's going to come back though. People are nostalgic for some of
I
that
know.
stuff.
Nostalgia's coming back.
They call that like third spaces, right?
Yeah.
Like you have your work, your home, and then your third spaces like your church and your coffee shops
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Baroda Soda and stuff like that. That all of that went
Oh,
away
you
during
had a Baroda
COVID.
Soda.
Oh, we have
Gotta
our
plug it,
regulars.
That's why we're here, right?
yeah.
But
I like that.
people are looking to get back into that because it all died during COVID.
Oh, definitely.
And
did.
like psychologically, people
Yeah.
have been hurt by the lack of that
And
type
a lot
of
of
community.
things changed since then. I mean, restaurants don't stay open as long as they used to. It's just a lot of different stuff. I mean, businesses went down that were prominent in the area and just died when COVID came through, and it affected everyone. Put it that way.
Top of the hour.
All right, guys, we're at the top of the hour. Third Eye Truth Theorem podcast, episode 133. You guys watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification button for new episodes that come out every Monday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. We love you guys so much. Please help us out. We're almost at 400 subscribers, and we're trying to get up there really fast. We're at 355 right now, I think. So if you guys are watching, like I said, please subscribe, and hit that bell notification button, and help us out. All right, we get back to the podcast. Joe, you ready? I knew you weren't. That's why I asked.
You did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right,
All
guys.
right, I'm ready. Oh, my questions. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, you
My
had a
bad.
question you were
My
asking?
bad. So to go back a little bit and to get off a little bit off the subject, I always think of questions. So I'll come to you in a minute. For you, you said you lived in Germany.
For 2 years, yes.
What'd you do over there?
I went to school.
You went to
This
school?
was back in 1998 is when we moved to Germany. My dad got a job over
How old
there.
are you?
I'm 37.
Wow.
So yeah,
You were young.
yeah, I was 10. Yeah, I was 10 at the time. So decided it was a good cultural enrichment for our family. So we moved. Like I said, I was born in what is Corwell, but
Yeah.
it was Memorial Hospital back in the
Me
day.
too. Don't feel bad.
Lived in the Hidden Isle Estates, right across the street. That's where I grew up. And then so yeah, we moved over to Germany. Lived in a small town called Ebenhausen in Bavaria. Did that for about 2 years, and in 2000 came back, and we moved to Ridge Road.
So you didn't have to really speak the Speak the
I mean,
language.
you learn a little bit. I was enrolled in a international school where they
Yeah,
had students from all over the world.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like I
wow,
had
yeah.
friends from, my best friend was Scottish, from Scotland. But I had
Love
kids in my
that
class
accent.
from Madrid, all over. So I was able to speak English in my school, but still had to learn German because I mean, you're living in Germany.
Right.
say something in German.
Wie geht es dir heute?
I can't speak German, so I used to.
Is it a curse word?
No.
Oh.
I mean, everybody knows Scheiße.
Like,
I know that though.
Yeah.
Somebody translate, please.
I know that though. I don't know. What did you say the first time?
How are you today? Wie
Oh,
geht es dir heute?
I can never remember that. I can remember anything that my grandparents used to speak to me.
Yeah.
So
Got German heritage?
yeah, Austrian actually. but
Austrian? Yeah, it's
same
close.
Yeah, it's close enough.
It's close. I mean, you get your different dialects depending
Yeah.
on where you are in Germany. Bavarian's always just a little bit different, but Austria is just a little more.
Yeah,
Well, Arnold
more-
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it's more roughish in the voice.
I mean, they're all
Yeah.
super rough.
So I was so you had to learn how to speak over there,
Just enough to get by.
Did you though?
Oh yeah. I mean, my younger sister, my parents enrolled her in a German school. So she had to become fluent in German, but she was also like, so I don't know, 5, 6 years old,
That's the
something
best.
like that.
That's the best time.
Yeah.
Kids to learn how to speak different languages at a young age.
Yeah, so like me and my older sister, we went to the international school. My younger went to the German school, but yeah, she became fluent. So if we needed anything, we was like, hey, how do you say this? And
That's
of course, there's my
cool.
dad, who was born and raised in Germany. He was actually
Oh,
born in German occupied Poland at the time during World War II, and then throughout those events. So he's 100% German.
Yeah.
So of course he was still can. Well, I don't know if anymore, but obviously he was able to translate for us. And if we went anywhere, he was the one that did all the talking anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean, but you know, you learn what you can order off the menu, and you know, speak for yourself at some places. Or you know, we lived in a really small town, a lot like Baroda, maybe a little bit bigger like Stevensville. So we lived on the outskirts. You know, I'd ride my bike into the center of town, buy myself an ice cream, and be able to talk to the shopkeeper, and then you know, ride home.
nice. That's kind of cool. I was kind of when you said you lived in Germany. Then wow.
I was wondering the same how long.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 2 years.
Yeah, just 2 years.
But
That's
2 years, a
not
lot of
bad.
experience,
Yeah, I
Had
can
to have.
imagine.
Had to have.
a lot of cool stuff.
Do you still talk to any of your friends?
Unfortunately, no. I mean, enough time's gone by that
Yeah.
you know time's drifted apart. But I think no, don't follow him on Facebook. No, I thought I did, but I think I used to at some point. But
Yeah.
I think they're cleaning crews here.
Huh.
I hear it vacuuming. So for you, you said you lived in Chicago before you came back.
Mhm.
How long and what'd you do?
I was in Chicago for over 10 years.
yeah.
I lived in a couple different neighborhoods. I lived in Andersonville, which is on the far north side. Super, super cool neighborhood. And then I had a condo in the South Loop. So I was 2 blocks from Soldier Field for a couple of years.
Were you are you a Bears fan?
You know, I'm an artsy person. I'm not any
Oh, yeah,
type of
it's
sports fan.
sports.
I grew up in Edwardsburg, so my family was really into college football, like a lot of Notre Dame fans in my family.
Yeah.
Far enough away
Smart.
from Chicago and Detroit to like not really
Not
be
good,
in the
yeah.
the big NFL teams. And when I moved to Chicago, everyone has an opinion on sports, and it's like,
Oh, yeah,
ooh, I just
definitely.
stayed out of it.
Yeah,
If someone gave me
yeah.
free tickets to go somewhere, I'd be happy to go to the game or like
Yeah.
go eat a snack or something like that. I'll cheer for whoever you want me to. So I'm kind of a fair weather sports fan, but
How about you over there?
which sport?
Any sport.
Any sport?
Any pick a
I mean, I'm a Michigander, so of course I got to go with like the Lions.
Of course you would. in
Yeah, I
Michigan,
would. I got
yeah.
to. If I'm watching a sport, it's got to be like hockey. I like hockey. I went to Ferris
Okay.
State, so of course the Bulldogs are like
I
Division
went to-
One.
I went to
like, they're-
Ferris, so.
yeah, go Bulldogs.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I know. I figured you did.
Dogs.
So
That's awesome.
I like watching hockey.
They
when I
hated me
can.
though. They hated what I went to school for. I went to school for golf. So the golf,
Oh, you're a PGA.
yeah,
I'm
I was
sorry.
PJ groups.
I was
So-
law enforcement. They hated both of them.
Yeah, they did. The hockey team actually, yeah, the hockey team hated us a lot. We were both like it's like a rival thing for some
Is it
odd
really?
reason. Yeah, in Harris. Yeah,
Really?
for some odd reason they always went after us. We went
You
always
guys in
after
your
them.
polo shirts and shorts.
Yeah, I guess.
These guys got scruffy beards. And you guys are
yeah,
jerks.
Yeah, I love the hockey games though.
I did too.
They're the
I have friends
best.
that still play hockey till this day.
Good ears,
Semi.
Joe.
I know. Thank you.
Hmm.
I did. I thought I heard it. Yeah.
one of my best sports stories from Chicago, though, for a few years, I worked for a company called the Pritzker Group, which is a venture capital, like private equity firm. I worked for J.B. Pritzker, who is now the governor of Illinois.
yeah.
Oh, really?
And they always had like sweet tickets everywhere. So for like a really long time, if ever I were to go to a Cubs game or a White Sox game, it was always like in the suite. So I got
Very
like kind of
nice seats,
spoiled.
Very nice.
But
How did it feel to go in your first suite?
it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, they bring the dessert cart around
Yeah.
and you get like carte blanche in terms of comfy seats. You get your own bathrooms up there.
Oh,
like
yeah.
anytime I sit in the bleachers, you get beer spilled on you and like peanuts are everywhere and
Yeah,
whatever. But one of the coolest things is that working for that private equity firm, they always would have like dignitaries come in and like fancy people and whatever. But they had a former Chicago Bears player come in one time, and he was part of the team that did the Super Bowl shuffle.
Oh,
that
the
song.
85 Bears.
Yeah, and I got to try on their Super Bowl rings, which is kind of
Oh, that's cool.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Those things are huge.
huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
Was she just
Yeah.
stand right there?
She's probably listening.
I
What are they doing in there?
know.
And it always turns off right by the door.
Bar door,
Yeah.
yeah. It's weird. Then they walk back. You think they start at this end and go at the other end.
Well, they start earlier or something. I
Yeah.
mean, when everybody's going. This is the only time we get to do it because we have people around us. Well, not over here anymore because people are moving out.
Yep.
You see all these empty
Yeah.
spots?
Ooh, oh, dude, I want the one over here now. We should ask for that one.
No. No.
Sorry. I heard it was open. But actually, with the question I had for you now, when you tried on that ring, did it even fit your finger? I mean,
No.
could you fit
No,
two
no.
fingers in it?
Yeah, like 2.
These
Two.
guys are huge.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, ooh, I need to give it back. Right? Like
Yeah.
this is too much power. I don't want to break anything. I can't even like be nice to your guys' lights. I kicked it over in 2 minutes.
It's all right. What I was shocked about when I first got into a game. No, actually, it wasn't a game; it was a concert in Milwaukee. A friend of mine actually that knew Gretchen. She got tickets to go see Carrie Underwood, and the funny thing is, the people that were in the stadium, I mean, in their box, was the owners of the stadium, whatever the name is. I
Oh
can't
geez.
remember the name of the
Where at?
Milwaukee Bucks. Not five.
Well, I can't think of the name of their stadium either.
It's a bank. I think I know that. But
Yeah,
anyway,
go ahead.
yeah, but they said, yeah, we're going to this suite. I went, all right. So I looked at the name of the suite. And went, that's the name of this. This is the name of the building. I went, oh my god.
Meeting billionaires.
Yeah, I'm thinking, am I going to meet these people? And they said, I don't know. All depends if they want to give the tickets to somebody else in their family to go see Carrie Underwood. I went, this is awesome. Am I going to meet Carrie Underwood now since we're in their suites?
No.
But it was all free food, free alcohol, free beer. I mean, you
You
name it.
see how the other half lives.
I went,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the 1% lives.
Yeah.
It's like, whoo,
I said,
boy.
I went like, I'm never gonna be like this ever again. I might soak this shit up.
Yeah. You can see how they really live when you get enter like booths like that or suites like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've only done that once.
Luxury.
Really?
Once.
Where were you?
Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But the only thing that I thought
Chicago.
about that,
No, the Bears.
yeah, the only thing I'm disappointed about, you probably were too, because that's a little higher up too,
Oh, man.
was I can't
Couldn't
see the
afford that
field.
myself. No.
But I
Heck no.
can't see the field. I'm thinking, damn.
You have TVs in there.
I know, but if I want to watch it on TV, I'll be out at home.
You know what? If you're sitting in one of those suites, you can see the whole field.
Yeah, but you're not down below, not farther down.
You want to be down there with the common folk?
Yeah.
You say you were soaking that up.
I was
went to
soaking it up,
look at the commoners.
Just lord it over.
Common.
Everybody just look down on him.
I will admit. Yeah, hi
Little plate of
guys.
hors d'oeuvres, they're like peasants.
Actually,
Bow before your king.
Cocktail meetings.
I was thinking about that when I was up there. Yeah, when I was watching Carrie Underwood from the booth, I went, "Yeah, I'm eating this food. What are you eating down there?"
You walk
Hot
out of there,
dogs.
it's like, oh, I'm back to normal.
But
now.
what's really nice is sometimes those also come with like parking tickets, right? Or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
parking
yeah.
space.
Yeah,
or
we
when
have-
you're leaving
yeah.
a concert or something like
Yeah.
that.
We did sit.
Yeah.
We did sit in the parking area.
Yeah.
The thing that they were cracking up about me because I'm still gonna be me. So I sat down a little bit farther down on the bench area where it stuck out, and I'm looking over. Oh, there's another one by me. Hi guys, what do you got to drink or eat over there? So I'm looking over at him. Yeah, what do you got over there to eat? He says, we got wings. You got wings? We got munchies. Can I have a wing?
Well, you trying to get some of their wings?
Yeah, I did get the wings. We passed the plate back and forth.
You're a scavenger. That's what you are.
The funny thing is the people that were with me, it says, where'd you get the wings? I said, next door.
Dude, can you? Oh, never mind. I'll leave that one alone.
They had fun. I had fun. We passed beer back and forth too. They had something different than we had.
No, okay.
So we
Well, I'm
got-
sure it's different in every.
yeah, we had a
Every
good
suite.
time. But yeah, I had asks with both of you. And my other question is for the both of you. Since is this your dream to have something like this full time and retire from both your jobs? Like you asked us if this was one thing that you just want to quit your jobs and do it full time?
Yes.
Really?
For me, yeah.
I don't know. I've been in corporate America like my entire career.
You love it, don't you?
I like the security of it.
Okay. Makes
And
sense.
Actually, that actually
you know,
should
the
make sense.
dependableness of like a salary and benefits and things like that. I
Yeah.
also like the challenge of what I do. So right now this is a good mix where I can fulfill some of the creative stuff. I can still, you know, do my big corporate job. It'd be really nice not to work for like the man though, right? And like that's attractive. It's just like working for yourself full time
Yeah.
and truly just pushing everything and pouring everything into something that your
Your name's on it.
name's on it.
Our name's on it.
Definitely.
Even if it's not as lucrative as like a big white collar job, you know,
So-
it means something different.
You're
I don't
more.
know.
You're more. I could say no right now because you don't want to leave your job.
Yeah.
Full time. So you are a no. You are a yes. Why are you a yes though?
Because I kind of what we talked about earlier. You know, I'm more of the extrovert side. She's introvert. I'm more of a we person where I'll do whatever. Like, and I'm scrappy. I will make whatever I need to do to get something to work. I am totally okay putting 150% into something to make it work, especially if it's mine, ours. And I'm in the same point too, where it's, you know, yeah, I like the security of having a job. I got, you know, my paycheck. I can rely on that, but it's, you know, I'm working for somebody else.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to, you know, we legit built something out of absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
We had a building, which is great, but the Broda Soda, even my DJ business, birthed that from literally nothing. And to me, that's a very proud feeling. And to be able to push it as far as it can go, that just excites me to be able to just constantly push. And I would give all my energy to it. Again, like I said, I give 150% every single day. I have no problem doing
Totally
that.
understand that. It's a feeling of giving you purpose in life.
Mhm.
And you, like you said, you made something from scratch, planted that seed, now it's growing.
Mhm.
And you're watching this grow over time, and things are slowly but surely working out in your favor, right? I mean,
Right.
you meet new people, you get new customers, and all these things are something you dreamt of, and you can just feel it. This is really happening. And this is the way I felt about this podcast. I mean, just plant the seed, and if you keep going at it and keep watering that seed, it's going to grow eventually. No, he keeps thinking he did all of it. There's money involved that has to go into this.
And yeah, there is a financial side of it, and
Yeah.
I could totally understand that, and I know that's where, you know, having her has been extremely helpful because I'm cool with just dumping everything into it and then just to work it that way.
Yeah.
But you
I'm a
definitely
little more conservative.
you definitely bring me back down to earth to be like,
It's
all
a
right, let's think
balance,
about
man.
this
We're
logically.
gonna have an
It's a
ice cream
balance.
shop in Baroda in the middle of winter. We need to be a little conservative with our monies.
Yeah.
But look at the
And I'm
types
like,
of
bouncy house and mechanical bull and
Yes.
right?
That would be awesome. Having some ice cream and a candle bull in the middle. Oh,
Yeah. At the
Go with
same
our-
time.
that'll
It'll
make
go
me
with
want
our
to
cow
come.
theme.
That'll make
You
me
gotta
want to
wear
come
socks
in.
with your boots, Joe.
I would wear my. I would wear socks. Yes.
Look at the things we've gravitated towards. So he's a wedding DJ. We are opening a night. Like we're doing things that people want to come do and have a good time,
Yeah.
and something that's going to make people happy and bringing a little bit of joy to people's lives. Like milkshake doesn't sound like a whole lot, but you'd be surprised by the number of
Yeah.
people who come in and say,
You see
"I've
my
had a
face?
really
You saw my face when you
crappy day. I just wanted to treat myself today and do something a little bit nice for myself," you know, and that
Yeah.
feels good to bring that to people. As like cheesy as that sounds.
That's not cheesy.
No, it's not
Actually,
at all. Not at all.
I like the
No
reason,
one's mad coming in to get a milkshake. We'll put it that way,
No.
which is a really
Mhm.
nice feeling.
the reason I really do book the people that I do. I mean, I can get all our friends. We can just have a good old time and everything else. People like you make him happy. I like watching his face
Oh, yeah,
I
grow.
enjoy
I
it.
love watching his face
I enjoy
grow.
this.
And
You
when
guys
he-
are really good
when
friends.
when
Mm-hmm.
he knows, when I know he's not gonna be shocked, like the ice cream here. He didn't know that was coming.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was really anything coming. I always tell
We didn't
people,
really tell you.
I know. I
Mhm.
always say, if you want to
Perfect.
bring something, go right ahead. You guys go to an ice cream shop. Hey, I might plant the
Connect the
seed.
dots
I might
yourselves.
plant the
Yeah.
seed there a little bit,
Yeah.
but even with like, I'll say like when Pat Moody came on, told the story of all the stuff. He
Oh, yeah.
knew who he was, but he didn't know what he was really did
What he
or
did in his
anything
time
in his
as-
time or
Mhm.
what he
of
who he
doing all the
was
stuff he
or how
did.
he became Pat Moody. I knew half the stuff, but not the stuff that he told. But that was awesome. I mean, even like the people that we like, you guys, like anybody else, like TJ's Tap, he didn't know who that guy was. I didn't know who the guy was. The first time I met him was that
Oh,
day.
he was a hoot, man. That guy's
and
He's a fun guy.
man.
Oh, yeah, he's-
Greg is.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
fun
yeah.
guy.
and he did like dress up like Bob Ross. I saw the pictures.
Oh, for Halloween. Yeah.
He did. He dressed like I have him on my Facebook. But I mean, stuff like that, it brings me joy to watch him interact with people because he isn't an introvert. He,
No.
Not a
Yeah,
lot of people have
Yeah.
lifelong
Yeah.
friends like that,
Yeah.
let alone would go into business together and invest in each other's dreams the way that you guys have.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice.
Well, it's a balance because he like I said, he does.
I do piss him off though sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I
Gets on
piss
my
her off.
skin.
I do get underneath the skin. Yeah.
I mean, it's like big brother, little brother. You know, shut up, Joe. You're annoying me. Boop, pop him on the head.
Why do you always say the big brother? I hate
I'm
that.
older than you.
I know you are. Yeah, that's true.
So, but I understand that the balance right there, it carries weight, and it goes a long way with.
And he's pig-headed.
Yeah, I can be stubborn sometimes, not all the time, but I see my vision and I'm sticking with it. And if you want to throw something in there and maybe a bounce off of me, yes, I'll
do.
take
Yeah,
it.
he does. He listens, but majority, he lets me have the free will of who I book. That's what I do get.
Well, then you get
Yeah.
surprised, right?
Yeah,
Which is the fun
it's
part
a
of
treat.
it.
It's a treat
Yeah.
for me. Like when he brought Pat Moody in. Like I said, I never met the guy in my life. I've always heard him on the radio and seen him in the newspaper and all the whole 9 yards.
Or
But when he sat right there across from me and he was telling me about his life and the things that he's done in his life, I was fascinated. I was like a little kid in the candy store.
or the ones Zoe's mini donuts.
Yeah.
She's crushing it, by the way.
I know, but her being 16
Mhm.
blew our minds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Blew our minds.
Yeah.
She
And-
just had her 18th birthday. Happy birthday, Zoe.
Oh yeah,
She was 17.
17
She was
when she was
17,
17. I asked her when she was 16 to come on, I think, or something like that. But it blew his mind, blew our both our minds, honestly. But how goal oriented she is, and how much she is willing to sacrifice almost everything just for one thing until she goes to college. But
What
she's-
other high schooler do you know
Yeah.
that started a business
I
like
don't
that?
know
Sets up
any.
a truck
Like
in
low-key
downtown
empire. Like
St. Joe.
she's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
She's
has
got how
5.
many buildings?
5. She has 5 trucks.
That's insane.
5
Yeah.
trucks, 3 grounded, and 2 going around and
Doing catering,
yeah.
small parties and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So
And not gonna lie, we've actually contemplated reaching out doing like during fall, like apple cider slushies and donuts with her.
Yeah.
that'd be a good collaboration right there.
or if there was room, just tell her, hey, plant your ground there.
Yeah.
Because she's looking for another place since St. Joe's going to be doing that whole condo stupid thing.
That's right there doing
They
that kind of
can't-
stupid thing.
They can't have their
Oh,
spot in
yep,
St. Joe right
yep.
there anymore.
That's a shame because people go play bags and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
dance.
Yeah.
They're doing line dancing.
Mhm.
out
That's what
there.
they're saying.
yeah.
Yeah, I never went though. Yeah.
No, I just see
Have
on
you?
Facebook.
Did
and
she bring
Instagram.
you guys samples at all?
No,
Her donuts are
no.
Oh, you gotta go.
fantastic.
No.
Oh, I already had some. I
You
had,
had
I
some
had
already,
some.
yeah.
Yeah, I had some. I try to go around to all the places that we go to, that but there's sometimes I just can't do it because I do drive a scooter all the time, and so we have a list of next year that all the places we have to go to.
And we have a list. We have a
I'm
list.
sure you do.
all
Do you
over
guys
from
ever take your podcast to go and go like do
We-
stuff
we
on
can.
site?
We can.
yeah,
We can.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
We have that capability of taking the cameras with us, lighting if we needed. We have microphones for it, so
Yeah.
we were ready to roll for that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, it's all going to be different next year when it comes around. But yeah, so people like that, we understand where the excitement, the happiness brings you when you do see someone smiling big, especially when I did taste that churro one and the coffee one. It's awesome. I mean, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
And-
every bit of it.
Trying stuff and going out of your comfort zone is a great thing. I wouldn't known that for the last 3 years if I didn't try something
Yeah.
different now. And him coming out of his comfort zone by doing this and everything else, he definitely feels how you guys feel
Mhm.
because he did take a big leap and paying for this and doing everything for
Yeah.
this. So
Well, it was horrible in the beginning. You should. I had pictures on Facebook with all the original stuff that we had. Nothing like this.
The only thing that's
Oh,
original.
I mean,
is-
if you're not growing, what are you doing?
Exactly. Well, it came down to a point where I was driving home and I fell asleep on the road on the highway, and I woke up, and that sparked something in me to get this right, because you don't know when your time is up, and that's the way I looked at it. So
And it's not morbid. It's an encouragement to live every day
Yeah.
the best you can.
Yes.
Ooh,
right?
this is my perfect segue to the kind of the mantra I've taken off is you only die once, but you live every single day.
I like that.
You only die once,
Yeah.
but you
That's
live
his
every single day.
justification if he wants to go buy something expensive or go
You
off
only
the
die
rails on
once.
something.
I like it. I
I
like it.
live every
Frank,
day.
You got me. You on to something there, but
Yeah.
Can I
You
ask you
still-
a question? What's
Go
your
ahead.
button for?
Oh. So I only got one button. He's got
He's got the
he's got
road.
the panel. I
Yes.
only had one. I didn't like it at first. So my button is when I get you on something, then you've got.
Oh,
I hated it at
he
first.
hated it. He didn't want that. No, I hate.
I hate. I'm thinking that's like I was thinking it's like making fun of me. I'm thinking it's not making fun of me. It's making fun of you guys, but I'm the one
Right.
that's saying it to you. So like if he
it's kind of
forgot,
like a burn.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So-
I got it.
if he forgot your wedding day or
Yeah.
forgot your birthday, and I asked that question, and he went then I hit the button.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
that's-
kind of almost want you to ask him a question that he wanted to know.
Okay, so
We know each
actually,
other really
wedding
well.
anniversary is super easy. It's 111-222. Pick that day on purpose
Why'd you pick that day on purpose?
because it's 111-222.
Yeah,
I got to remember two numbers.
that's it.
And our birthdays are actually a month apart, but separated by 2 years. So I'm July 13th. She's August 13th.
All right. Look at
It's
that.
hard to forget.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
But
I know
legit,
that.
don't ask me anything else.
It's okay. It's actually okay. I remember his birthday, but he doesn't remember mine. So it's okay.
Oh, he
Dude.
got Jode.
It was on the 4th,
Yeah. What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
February,
Yeah. That right? What?
on that day.
He said
Super
it.
Bowl, when Super Bowl normally
You
rolls
said
around.
it.
The 4th.
Yeah. Oh, he does know my birthday.
Aw.
Oh. Oh.
So don't
Do you guys
that.
do anything
Don't
special
that
for the
every
podcast on
day.
your birthdays?
What's
Huh?
that?
Do you do anything special for your birthdays
No,
on the podcast?
we watch football and
Yeah.
drink beer.
We drink a lot more on those days.
I had a
Actually,
good time on that day. on my
actually, I
birthday.
took him out for his birthday because that was actually the same day as Notre Dame was playing Indiana.
And no,
No.
Penn State.
Penn State.
Yeah, last
So we partied hard on his birthday, and then all of a sudden people just showed
no,
up.
you party hard.
Then
I
people
went home.
no, then people showed up. No,
I don't
people
have the
showed up for your
tolerance.
birthday. No, people showed up for your birthday.
Yeah, this-
Out of the clear blue, and we had a great time. I have
somebody
pictures for it.
bought a cake for me,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Wow, you have to do that." People like customers that come to my work brought me stuff for my
Isn't that the
birthday.
best feeling?
Oh yeah, it's never even expected it.
Yeah.
You know, and these girls from was it Silver Harbor?
Yeah.
They come in all the time and say, "We're gonna bring you a cake." I said, "No, you don't. No, you won't." And they did. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Wow,
That's really
pretty
nice.
cool."
I had a couple. I did a venue tour with them on my birthday.
Yeah.
No idea. I'm just like, to me, it's another day,
Yeah, same here. Same here.
because I'm always during the week and I'm always either at school, work, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's up my birthday.
So anyway, I show up and they're like, "We got you something." I'm like, "All right, maybe it's just like a high five or whatever." And they actually pulled out a German chocolate cake, a little tiny one. They're like, "Happy birthday!" I'm like,
That's cool as hell. Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
that.
Is German chocolate your favorite?
Oh yeah, and they didn't know that, but yeah, it's my favorite.
Oh, they didn't know it.
They didn't know it.
Now, if
Yeah.
it was a carrot cake, it would have been like,
Yeah, like ew.
what's your
But no,
favorite
it
cake?
was it.
oh, I don't discriminate when it comes to cake.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know that I can't think of a one I wouldn't eat.
So
Cake
if
is
you
good.
if you did serve pies in your guys' place, what kind of pies? Homemade pies or just store bought pies or something like that?
I would want to work with a local bakery. We've reached out to a couple to see if they had any interest. So, for example, Black Currant Bakehouse, that's down in Union Pier.
Yeah.
Fantastic if you guys have never tried
No,
them.
I haven't.
Really good cinnamon rolls. I just had one today.
Yeah.
About that big.
Oh, holy crap!
No, I never heard of it.
And it,
Pretty good.
the local right down
Yeah.
the street from us, they have an in-house a girl who bakes there and sells like cookies and like little pop tarts and stuff like that. So we asked her if she'd have any interest. So we're still kind of working around like the cottage laws of like who we could then resell to the public. That's like our big sticking point. Just because we don't have any intention of baking like on
That's-
site ourselves.
Yeah.
Yet.
That's the law I'm looking into too. If I ever get that if you ever can agree with him to do that stuff. So yeah,
Do what?
the storefront type thing.
We'll figure something out.
I know. I'm looking in the laws and all that stuff. So yeah, it would be more the cottage law where they brought the food and they served it until they gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then they can go.
As supplies last, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like individual slices of like apple crumble, like a Dutch apple pie, like
Mm,
pumpkin
mhm.
pie,
Yeah,
maybe
I
cheesecakes.
guess I don't
come on.
discriminate either when it
Yeah.
comes to pies or cakes.
Mm-mm.
Is there anything you want to do to your place right now in your big vision? Sorry. That you would want?
That I would want.
Yeah.
I would want to do more workshops and bring more artists in to do stuff on weekends so that we've got
That's
classes where people can sign up. Like
Oh,
you
that'd
hear
be
about
cool.
wine and paint
Yeah.
nights,
Yeah.
milkshake and paint nights, right? So we can open it up to families and kids or like girls groups and things like that. We've already got a few on the books and we've already done one, but I'd want to do more of that.
That's kind of cool idea. I never really thought about that for families.
Except kids really can't do like the sip and dab
Yeah.
because primarily wine, so it'd be able
Yeah.
to give something for
Right.
all ages.
That's kind of cool though. That's a cool idea. Is there places that would do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is
We
it?
a bunch of the artists that we have in our shop right now. For example, the origami. That's a kids class.
Really? I
For-
still think it's kind of cool. Weird but cool. Weird but
You have to
cool.
come check it out.
It's
Stop
okay
in,
if it's
look,
weird,
look
though.
at it. We've
Yeah,
actually, a
I
lot
would.
of people pick it up and like they're like interested and like because we sell some of our artwork actually pre-framed and everything else, and it's really really good.
That's been one of the coolest parts is telling people's stories, like other small businesses. One of the favorite pieces we have in our shop right now. We have only got one left. We started
Mhm.
with 5. There's a guy who works on the road commission in northern Michigan, and he does bridge work for the Mackinac Island Bridge. And so
That's kinda
he'll
cool.
take pieces of metal like the grates and things like that when they repair, and he turns them into bottle openers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's
so
a
we've
piece
got
of the
like a
Mackinac
metal
Bridge.
bottle opener in our shop. So like
Hmm.
every single one has like a little bit of a different story that it's just fun having people like the light bulb go off and be like, oh man, I
that
never
makes-
would have thought. That's
yeah.
awesome.
That was our biggest thing going into this, at least for me, was we didn't want to be a shop where we sold something and we have 50 more in the back. Everything in our store, there's generally only maybe 1 or 2 of like a very much original prints. Only one of these exist. That was kind of my big thing because you can go to a lot of these other stores. I don't want to name any, but you can
Yeah.
buy something off of them, and there's a warehouse full of 5,000, and it's not special, even though it's
Right.
branded Michigan. We really want to stick true to our Michigan roots, promote what the state has to offer. So that's why you see a lot of the stuff in there. There's like, yeah, sure, the bottle openers, there's a couple of them, but he only does limited supply. We only have 1 left. He's only an Etsy guy too, so he doesn't have a website and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we really want to capitalize on the single 1 pieces, like all our
Probably
work.
the farthest away too. Most of everything's in this like
Yeah.
Southwest Michigan. Like this lady comes in to do pop-ups occasionally. Her name's Bonnie. Her
Bonnie.
company is called Dobelli Toffee. She used to work for Bit of Swiss
Okay.
over by Toesies.
Toesies, yeah.
Yeah, and she recently retired from there and now makes her own toffee using her grandmother's 125-year-old toffee recipe, and it is incredible toffee. So like people like that, I never
Yeah.
would have run into. I never would have run into you guys as part
Right.
of all of this.
Right.
Like that's the best part of all of it.
That is the best part. Because like
Mhm.
you met the lady makes sandcastles.
Oh, yeah.
She brings me. She does phenomenal jobs on sandcastles. She loves doing it, and
Actually,
she's really good at it.
her,
man.
uh,
Seriously, really good at it.
her was diagnosed with cancer and then beat it, and then she said, I'm not gonna
Then her husband got
no
it,
wait yeah
and he passed.
then he got it, but she was saying, I'm not going to do this without doing something I really want to do for the rest of my life. What can I do for the rest of my life that would make me happy
Mhm.
and make me always feel young?
Yeah.
Sandcastles. Then her and her husband were going around, and her husband got cancer, and then he passed away from cancer. And then she does travel all over the world and build sandcastles
That's cool.
for a living. For a living.
Good for her. And guess what? You got to have something inside of you that's willing to take a leap like
Oh yeah,
that.
definitely.
Like
definitely.
no one's going to tell you or encourage you to go travel the world. No one I won't say no one encouraged us because we've had quite a few, like our family was really supportive of us
Yeah.
and they're like, you're a little
They
bit
have to.
crazy, but
They have to.
we love you and support you. But it's not like anyone asked us to do this
Right.
or
Mm-mm.
like put the opportunity in front of us. We had to go seek out
Everything.
all of it.
All of
Yeah.
it.
And
For
fight
not-
for it, you
For
know.
not knowing the background, for not knowing restaurant, for not knowing anything on that. Wow.
Again, I've been a machinist my entire
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I've had zero work experience in
We had to
a
get our
food
food
industry.
manager licenses, like
Yep.
pass the Barron County Health Department inspections and everything like that. We've learned a lot. Like truly in the last 6 months, we've grown so much. One, he and I get along really well.
Mhm.
We're married, you know, we're best friends.
But,
But-
shit.
But what was that?
He said
That doesn't mean shit.
It's true though.
You
We
guys
really do.
You guys get along. It doesn't mean. I mean,
But
if
you
you guys
never
didn't get
know.
along, you guys can still have own something like that.
You never
I've seen
know, right,
restaurants
though?
destroy family. I've had buddies
Yeah.
that when I lived up north, like
Yeah,
the
actually,
restaurant destroyed their
They
marriage.
say
Yeah.
never. They always say never work with someone you're married to.
So I think what helped for us too is because we met during COVID, so we were stuck inside for
You
months
guys were
on end.
put to the test
We
already.
really
Yeah.
put it to the test, and we tackled a lot of a
Oh,
lot of home
wow.
projects. So she bought a fixer upper. Well, it wasn't like you're not like when you hear fixer upper like studs and like
Yeah.
it was a beautiful home, but it
Needs some work.
needed a lot of work because the family or the lady who had it, her husband built that house, so it was very much styled from like the 50s, 60s.
Wow.
So it needed some updating. So anyway, long story short, during COVID, that's what we did together was we tackled house projects, and then
And that can create a nice
that can
bond.
create either that's a great way to tell whether you're going to make it or
Pressure
not
test.
because it is a
Yes.
pressure test. It's
Yes.
like
Yes.
someone has one idea, someone has another one. It's like, and how do you mitigate that, right? Do you try to fight, make sure who's right, or do you kind of like, well, how do you fuse these ideas? How do you listen to each other? And I think one of the big things that actually really helped us is we met when we were like in our mid 30s, later 30s. We're older, we're more mature. We know
Yeah.
what we want out of our life, so we're not trying to have to figure that out together. I think
Right.
that's
Right.
unfortunately, I have an ex-wife. I was previously married, and that was my problem. Was I was young, didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life, and it obviously didn't go as planned. And thankfully, because I never would have met Katie here, but
Good answer.
good answer.
Hey, you're winning all the way around.
Yeah, right.
Answers are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I got the
Yeah.
sound effect.
All
I didn't
right.
have to hit my button on that one. I was waiting for on that one.
But
Yeah,
no,
you have it.
it's a true testament. So like I know we were able to do like some pretty crazy tasks. Like we installed a hot tub together, we built a deck together, we did a bunch of
Wrapped out a basement.
Because some people can't do that, man.
no
They're always butting heads and
Exactly.
never compromise on certain small tasks.
Yeah.
It's let alone rebuilding your house,
Pretty much.
updating your house.
yeah redoing the entire basement, ripping down the ceilings, putting up how to decorate it and everything else. So like
Put you to the test, man.
really put us to the test. And so I knew when we were talking about this Broda Soda idea, I knew that as partners we were going to absolutely crush it. But there's no doubt in my mind that we're us working together, we're gonna we're gonna absolutely crush Broda Soda.
During COVID, though, how long you guys were seeing each other?
It was only like a couple months.
We started seeing each other in
Yeah.
August, and then COVID hit
Hit,
in
like-
March.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
five or
Well,
6 months.
and the reason honestly behind it, I guess we can get a little more personal into it, is my dad's old. My dad's like 89, and I didn't trust a lot of the guys I worked with to be honest about their symptoms and what's going on. Not the cleanest guys on second shift. Sorry, guys. Not actually. No, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
That was
So
early days of COVID.
it
too.
was
Yeah.
early
People
days
didn't
when they're
really
telling us
know.
like everyone who's over a certain age is going to die. So we actually had a meeting with because I was like freshly back on the dating scene, divorced. I was actually still living with my parents at the time, and this is why I was living in their house. And I'm like, hey, so we had a sit down conversation of like, because we don't know what COVID's going to do, it's killing old people. We should, the responsible thing to do is protect my dad. And I'm like,
Hey,
how-
And I was like, oh, he's cute. You can come live with me for a
Yeah.
little while.
and then found out I'm handy.
Yeah.
and
you
really
wanna
good at building
help me-
stuff. So free
help me Put
labor.
a deck in at my house. You can stay here
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah, this whole time I'm just the handyman. It's just with a facade.
That's what I actually in my head. I'm picturing this story in my head, but then I was thinking,
She had an
How
ulterior
long,
motive.
how long?
Yes.
How long were you guys dating with
She had a
before COVID? Was it
strong
6
motive.
months
It was
before?
a couple months.
No, it was only about 2 months.
Yeah.
At least you're honest. Hey, I live with my parents, and then my dad might die if I keep coming back and forth. That didn't get a little gut wrench. Don't want to make you feel twisted. Yeah, you can come live with me. I hope you're not weird.
Well, you want to tell them about our second date?
We went camping together on
Second
date
date.
number
You guys
2.
went
You guys,
Camping?
man, you guys pushed it to the.
So I
what?
What,
was
did you go canoeing too?
Yeah. So so before I started the DJ business, I was big into like cycling, running, so and swimming. So I've done a couple like half Ironman. So we had our first date, went phenomenally. We spent the whole hours just talking, walking the beaches on Michigan City. It was wonderful. And then that next week I was doing a endurance ride up in Caliva, Michigan. It was 132 miles.
Oh man.
So I'm like, I just threw it out there. I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I have a camping spot. You're more than welcome to come up and just hang out while I do this. And I was fully expecting her to say no. I was just like, I liked her. I knew I did. So, but she said yes. And so she,
I was halfway from here to like Manistee, and I'm like, this is kind of dumb. Like, I'm gonna be in
Just
the
met
middle
this
of
dude.
nowhere.
Yeah, I've been up that way camping myself.
no cell
All
phone
of a sudden,
service.
like the
My
radio dies
ex-girlfriend.
in the car, and you're like, I don't know that this.
So
is the
I had
smartest choice.
I bought
No way I
a,
would've done it.
I bought a new tent. It was a 2-person tent, which
Yeah.
actually should have been a 1-person tent, and then air mattress. So we had all of like, I don't know, 8 inches between the mattress and the roof
This
of the
is
tent.
your second date.
Second date, man.
You
Roughing it.
drove that
She
far
drove like 3 hours to come hang out
For
with
a
this
second
guy.
Roughing
date?
it.
Yeah.
It was worth the risk.
Don't worry, all her friends in Chicago were like, "Girl."
Did they know where you're at?
Oh yeah.
Here's my.
Oh, there was GPS trackers.
exactly,
there was
exactly,
SWAT on
I
standby.
took a
I'm
picture
sure.
of his
Yeah.
driver's license. Yeah.
Yeah, here's,
Wow.
I'll be at the here's my phone. Track my phone.
Yeah.
Make sure you know where I'm
You
at.
must really liked him then.
I did like him. Yeah, he was a good guy.
How
He's
long?
a good guy.
It was.
Uh,
I won't. knock
That's
on
a true testament right there, man. If you can go camping with somebody on a second date and survive it, oh man.
it.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively survive it.
Me and
Yeah.
me and my ex now, we went camping with a bunch of people,
Mhm.
and they had all the luxuries, tents and porta potties and the whole 9 yards. She wanted to go home after the second day because it was too hot. She couldn't hack it, and it rained too. It rained really bad.
I mean, that's a great way to actually test someone's,
Wait a minute.
psyche and kind of what they're all about. Because we've done camping too, and like, I swear to God, that was a tornado.
Yeah, that one we lived
That was
through.
bad.
It's bad.
Really? And she's the one that does missionary work?
yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
As long as I
Goes
have a
to
hotel.
Guadalajara.
third world countries.
She goes to third world countries and does mission.
She did not want to be in
Didn't want to
tents.
camp.
No.
Kind of.
But maybe that was the deep down, kind of we talked earlier, like that was the spark that ignited it all.
Yeah, I was dirty and dusty.
Yeah.
And I had a good time.
My
I was
actually,
hot and miserable, and I was fine.
my dad always said if you can go canoeing with the person that you love and married to,
'Cause that's a team thing, right
yeah,
there.
it's a team thing, and you guys can survive that without arguing and not making a circle and not tipping it over because you're pissed off at the person. You can
I
survive
saw
it.
that. I saw one of those episodes like that happen. We went kayaking, and this couple had a canoe.
Yeah.
Oh man! By the end of that little thing we had going on, they were no longer together.
Yeah.
They hate each other.
How about
Yeah.
putting up a tent in the middle of the dark?
Yeah.
We were sitting around one of the fires, and you just hear from outside, just shove it in the
That was pretty funny.
hole. We just
That's kind of cool. You guys can do that while during COVID, but survive all that, all the stuff you had to go through. Now own a business together.
Mhm.
I think you guys will make it. I think you guys are a great team.
we
Damn.
absolutely will.
It's all about how
Damn.
you talk to somebody and talk
Yeah.
with somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we really respect each other, even if we don't see eye to eye on something.
I at least take the time to try to see your point of view before realizing I'm wrong.
Or
Oh,
Or he'll tell me-
I realize I'm
Man,
wrong.
let's
no, hit the button. Hit the button. That deserves a button. Because really how it goes is if we don't see it the right way, he'll be like, well, I'm just going to do it and she'll forgive me later. Is
Yeah, that's
usually
actually how it really
You
goes.
you only die once.
Yeah,
You only
right.
die once, but you live every day.
Yeah, we brought you a few stickers.
Oh man,
Lots more.
I put one. I put one on my.
Well, did you get the one that says that our milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, or just the
No.
Not yet. I
regular?
haven't looked at that one yet.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's the new thing, right?
Do
Is
you sell
everyone's got to
these?
have stickers. Yeah.
I like that. That's pretty good.
He's gonna buy.
Yep.
Look at
Find a
that.
spot on my laptop. All of these.
Just got to get more gear, and then more room for stickers.
Oh, yeah,
See,
definitely.
always need more equipment.
Yeah.
You said it.
That's
Yeah.
his.
Yeah, everyone here.
Put it on your mic.
No.
You got your
right
mic
on the
stand.
base,
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
my
on your mic
base right there.
Well, we really appreciate you guys letting us
Mhm.
come
Oh, no
come to
doubt.
talk.
It-
Did
it
you have
is-
more questions, Joe?
Oh yeah, I always have a lot of questions. Sorry. My next question is, with the business going to be happening by, you said you want to open them back up around April.
Well, we're open year round.
I know, but
yeah,
I
but
meant
yeah,
full-time,
yeah. I think
Monday
it's
through
probably going to be right after Easter.
Easter?
Yeah, probably mid-April, end of April. Definitely before Memorial Day.
Are you gonna have? Are you nervous for, since you weren't open for the 4th, and the 4th is the biggest time in
Mm.
Baroda?
They have the July 3rd fireworks. It's
Yep.
going to be on a Friday this year.
Ooh.
We were a little bummed that we opened at the end of the summer when we first started, because we're like, man, we're going to miss the summer crowd.
Yeah.
It's right before Labor Day. Like, that kind of stinks. In hindsight, thank God.
Yeah.
Our first weekend, wild. We had people out the door on our opening night.
Really?
and-
That's a
Mhm.
good sign.
Actually, all weekend we had people lined up out the door waiting for their taste of Baroda soda.
We were dropping stuff left and right, and there's milkshake all over the wall. Like, I mean, it was chaos
Chaos.
because we thought we knew what we were going to do, but you really don't know until you
Yeah.
open the doors and have customers standing in front of you, and you really want to please people, and
Yeah.
you hope
Yeah.
that they love it, and like, you really don't know what that's going to feel like. We closed the doors that first night and looked at each other and we're like, what have we done? Like, oh no, like, that was horrible. That was absolutely not because it was a bad experience, but just because it was so overwhelming. And we were so busy. Like, we went through that first weekend, we went through
33 gallons of ice cream
in 2 days.
in 14 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
We ran out of ice cream
That's
like
good.
after day
That's
two.
good.
We sold.
prob-
Yeah, we sold out.
Yeah.
I made
Damn
so
good
many
problem to
milkshakes.
have.
And so some people are like, oh man, we really wanted a chocolate shake. And so you felt bad disappointing like our first customers. So there are things we wish we would have done a little bit differently, but I think that that's going to give us, by the time we hit next spring, we're going to have worked out so many of the kinks. We're going to have such a much more efficient process
Yeah.
so that when we do get busy, we've already thought about, for example, those ice cream sandwiches. We're
Yeah.
probably going to have like a mobile cart out on the sidewalk for that type of stuff with a point of sale system. So people don't even have to come inside the shop if
Yeah.
they don't want
Yeah.
to. It's like
Smart.
a grab and go.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll do frozen lemonades or have cold bottles of soda and stuff like that. So we wouldn't have known those things if we would have opened at the beginning of the summer. We would have just been drowning the entire time, and
yeah.
it would have been
Oh, yeah.
wild.
Yeah, it would have
So
been miserable.
yeah,
Probably
Tested
should've
the waters, and you guys didn't sink. You floated.
we didn't. Yeah, we've had a few like minor missteps here and there, but honestly, like,
fail forward.
fail forward. Yeah,
Yeah.
just be brave.
Are you gonna have like gonna be doing more, like, do you still have the food truck?
Nope.
We don't. We
No.
sold it to Stephanie
Stephanie Williams, the owner of Baseballs.
Baseballs. So she's gonna go mobile.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Oh!
yep. She's going
Really?
there.
Sorry.
I don't want to ruin anything. I don't know if she's. I know she's already posted that they're going to start a food truck
Yeah.
for next year. So
I
yes,
for- I
But
that
they've
will
been
be
busy
our.
too. They've been pretty
Shit,
busy.
She's been
forgot
crazy
her- I
busy.
forgot
She's
about
so
her
much fun.
last name. I know her maiden name. I went, shit, who's the?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Stephanie Williams, yeah, the owner of
Oh,
Baseballs. Yep, they're going
Oh, yeah.
mobile.
Yeah.
I already- yeah, I
So
knew
we
that.
abandoned the plan, but we're happy the trailer's gonna go on and live a new life.
But-
Yep.
So the reason I was asking that, would you be thinking about doing like not festivals, but farmers market, stuff like that?
We've thought
To
about
get
it.
your name out there more.
Something like an ice cream sandwich would be easier for us to do. It'd
Yeah.
be really hard for us to make milkshakes on site somewhere.
Mhm.
Now that we've gone through the process of opening a brick and mortar, we're like, how would we have ever done this in a food truck? That would have been
It would have been awful.
it would have been
Yeah.
awful because you have to keep your ice cream frozen. you've got to have all your milk, you have to have your
That'd be
power,
heavy
your
ass.
generators, like
Yeah.
all of that. It
Your
would have
thing.
been like a pretty hefty endeavor.
Yeah.
So if we can find things that we can sell at markets, for example, say we do bottle our own soda at some point, those would be easy things for us to take to markets. One of the things I want Baroda to bring back, hopefully, is a street fest, and that would be really easy for us
I
to.
heard they might.
I hope they do. I
Yeah.
want them to do a blues fest.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
I
love
heard that's
blues.
someone in the works there too.
Baroda blues is what I would call it.
Mhm.
But it's just
Man, your ears to the street, Joe.
Well, they're jamming out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, they're having a good old time out there.
That's the second time they're vacuuming now. What the hell?
Hey, it's super clean.
Yeah.
But yes, I
It's
actually I do
thorough.
hear a lot of things. Like St. Joe's working on theirs, and Baroda's thinking about bringing that back on that, but it'll be on the 4th of July weekend. They're thinking of bringing that back.
It'd be a
So,
good weekend for it.
yeah,
They
a
have
good
so much
weekend.
traffic down there anyway. You can't drive, so
Yeah.
it'd be good to shut down the streets and
Yeah, it's a
do
one way.
something.
It's only a one-way street.
Blues Fest would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would love that.
There's a lot of actual blues artists out that way
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of the gentlemen we've been talking to, one of the gentlemen that we've been talking to recently, he's a part of a blues band, and he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "I know at least 7 or 8 other guys," and it's like, "What's his name?"
I don't think they're Phil.
Phil.
I
I
don't
know him as Fiddle and Phil. That's what I have as
Oh,
my phone.
Phil and Phil. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm bringing him on the podcast.
Are you?
Yeah.
He's such a cool guy.
Yeah. Actually, he plays a lot of the wineries. So,
Yes. Yep. Okay.
yeah. So I ran into him and then I told him about it and then I looked him back up and yeah, he said he's
the guy. He's got like beard,
yeah,
right?
a red beard. Yeah.
Not a red beard.
White.
We're thinking of 2 different people, maybe.
I don't know.
I'll see if I have him booked already.
I'd be surprised if he was doing a podcast.
I have him booked.
He's an older gentleman.
He's older.
But anywho, I would love a blues fest, and they don't have a blues fest around here. I don't
No,
think.
I don't think so either.
Mm-mm.
No, it's been a while since
Oh,
they
no,
had.
I'm thinking
they
Brian
had one.
McCurr. Brian McCurr. Yeah. I'm thinking of.
But yeah, need some more stuff like that around here. Just it'll fill out the whole summer.
Mhm.
People will be more invested in to going to different little towns to hear things like that and see things like that. So it helps out everybody in the wrong
it
way.
does.
Tell you that much.
And it
Bridgman's-
keeps all those dollars local.
Oh yeah, definitely,
know?
Because
definitely.
Bridgman's doing the street dance again, and so they're hopefully next year is gonna be better than this
Yeah.
last one. I heard it was kind of a meh.
But that was the first one after a while.
That was the first one after COVID,
yeah.
and so it was kind
That,
of
was that and Bridgman Street Dance didn't have a big hype like they used to
I know.
because of all the stuff that's been happening and stuff that did
Mhm.
happen, especially with the person getting hit by a train on the last one. So
Ooh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. I
don't think I heard about that one.
yeah,
Didn't
no,
wanna-
a kid got
or-
hit by a train during the Bridgman Street.
that's unfortunate.
But it's right there in that parking lot.
Yeah, it
But
is.
you think they'll rope that off a little bit better?
I think they moved it to like that little social
Yeah,
little alley right there, so it's like they were very squished, from
Yeah.
my understanding.
yeah, they were.
I
Yeah.
think so much of that's volunteer effort. So like, got to give some grace to people, right? If people are just raising their hand to help plan stuff, and it's not their job, you
Yeah.
know,
But
they're
the
just
funny
doing it
thing
to
is-
help.
It's by the St. Joe. It's by the not St. Joseph. It's by the Bridgman Police Station and the fire station. You think
Yeah.
they would watch that out a little bit more, but
Well, you know what? So many people being out there.
yeah, it
Yeah, I
was
mean,
actually was
Yeah, I
packed.
just
Well, and
rolling like
kids are
1,000 people.
Yeah.
stupid, right?
Yeah.
Like, not to victim like blame or anything, because I don't know what happened, but you know, people make wrong choices, and
Well, I can make that. I can get across fast enough. You know, I mean, things that some
A lot of
people
people.
do that stuff.
I heard that.
It's unfortunate that happened, but
If I'm
people do
thinking
that stuff.
correctly, they were also intoxicated.
yeah.
A lot of kids were drinking.
Plays a big
all
part
were
in it.
drinking
It does.
at
That
that
doesn't
time.
help.
Plays
A lot of
big
kids were
part in it.
drinking at that time. At that
Mhm.
place.
Yeah.
How sad.
But now they have 2 new things in Bridgman. They have Lake Street Eats is,
In lake time,
and then
Yep.
and then the brewery.
you need to get
So-
Joe Rue on here.
I am.
Are you?
He's-
I'll talk to him because he's a really good friend of mine.
Mine too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, who doesn't know Joe Rue?
That too.
That's the other
but
problem.
That too. But I party with him.
Yeah.
We always say, Joe, you have the same thing. Yeah. We always
Yeah.
crack up laughing. And he says, "You're just like me." I said, "No, you're just like me."
I love Joe.
But
Such a
then
guy.
he says, "Have you done this
Careful,
yet?"
he's gonna steal your. You got Joe Button
I
though.
know.
Yeah.
It's gonna have one on it. You got Joe.
Did you ever see his new thing for being a bartender at that thing?
Yeah, lake time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to stop in there and say hey. I just DJ'd their Halloween party, but he was
Oh,
out of town.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Were you in the pictures?
A couple of them,
Maybe that's why you looked familiar.
probably.
But oh, it's the going back to what TV show was that with the it was like the Milwaukee brewery when they did that TV show with the two ladies.
Oh, Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he did an episode commercial of that for the brewery that he works at, where he's hand to hand with the guy and they're doing the whole thing, and they put the glove on the beer
I
with the
forgot
beer
yours,
rack.
too. We're gonna do it.
Yeah. So pretty much, yeah.
That's showing my age.
Yeah.
So they even put a thing on the conveyor belt with the bottles going along and
Yeah.
filling it up. They did the whole
with
skit.
glove on it.
Yeah, they did the whole skit. Joe's crazy like that though.
He
so
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
partied
just
with him.
he was just too busy at the time because
Yeah.
I was trying to get him 2 months ago.
Okay. Yeah, he's been out of town a lot lately.
Yeah. Then he's still working at the dealership.
He is.
I bought my truck from him.
Yep.
Did you?
I bought my truck from Joe.
Yeah.
Did
That's
you?
how I met Joe. That's I bought my truck from him, and
Yeah, he's definitely a character. You definitely have to be a character to sell cars.
Oh man, without a doubt.
But my last question, because we're running out of time.
And last 5 minutes.
Yep. So my last question is to individually. Is there anything that you would love to change, or would you like to tell yourself in the past to do something like this? Would you tell yourself to do?
Well, your younger self
Yeah,
told
your
me.
younger self. Would you say open up a shop like this? It goes to both of you. But you both.
I know how I want to answer. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I think that mine goes even before I entered the workforce. I was kind of a nerd in school, Edwardsburg Eddies. I did college classes my senior year of high school. And so when I went to college, I had already had like a year or semester plus of credits under my belt or whatever. And I've always been like super type A, very responsible, very like business minded. And so I was like, you know what? If I do this in 3 years, I don't have to take out student loans and I can get done with my degree without having to take out a loan, just be done with it, enter the workforce, go get a job. And I wish that in hindsight, I would have taken a full year, taken out a loan or done something to go travel abroad, go study abroad. You went to Germany when you were a little kid. I went like nowhere until I went to college, you know, and like, yeah, exactly. Like Chicago's a big deal, right?
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
grow up in
yeah.
like Edwardsburg, Michigan, like that's a big trip. And I wish that I would have been young for longer than I was. Like I went right into corporate America.
Enjoyed
and
your
then-
younger years,
Wait.
more or less.
I mean,
Yeah.
you
Where'd
hear
you-
people, what was that?
Where'd you go to college? Sorry.
I went to
a
Aquinas College in
Aquinas,
Grand
okay.
Rapids. Yeah. And I graduated in 08, which was right when the economy was like tanking, like the housing crisis and everything like that. And so I jumped at the first like corporate job I could find and have just been grinding ever since. I mean, that's how many years ago? 2008 to now.
Yeah.
Like it's been a minute. And I wish that I would have taken a little bit of time to really find, maybe I would have started a milkshake shop 15 years ago, right? Versus now, on one hand, you can't regret it. I just would have given some advice of like, take time to just like be young, be stupid. You don't have to be that responsible at 19 years old. Enjoy life without responsibilities for a little bit. I say that, and I know that even now I wouldn't have done it for you. That's just like at my core, not who I am.
Yeah.
But take some more chances, I think, when you're younger.
I did the same thing you did though.
Yeah.
Right after high school, I was taking college courses in high school, and then right after high school, I jumped right after that. I signed up for college. I went up to Ferris and went right away into college. I didn't take a break because
I didn't either.
for me, I went up there and started the golf thing early because I can play golf. That's the time we had to play golf, but we took the classes then, but we were still golfing early. So they let me go up and golf and joined a frat but
That's always fun, though.
but I went straight into it because I
Yep.
knew if I did take that break, I wouldn't
be-
have gone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got my degrees and everything I have. The
Yeah.
funny thing what I do now is I work at a hardware store and I'm a massage therapist, but well, I do still do one of those I have degree in, I guess.
It's not funny. Like
I have
the
a degree in
past
massage
life
therapy, so but
takes you. Yeah.
so yeah, so
Mm.
that I do. I guess I just still use, but yeah, I don't regret that part. I still did travel. I still did a lot of stuff from high
Yeah.
school till now, but I did do all that. So
when I
don't
graduated
regret any of that part.
in 08, I actually joined the Peace Corps. And
Oh, really?
yeah, and so I had applied to go teach English in a whatever third world country they were ever going to assign me to. Like, got approved to go. You have to submit all your fingerprints and all the,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
mission work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But because of the economy, they had so many college kids apply that year because no one had jobs lined up. Like no one, no one was hiring
'Cause it was-
anybody.
It was going down, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're like, you're approved, but you get to go in next year's group.
Oh,
And so I was like, I'm not going to sit around and wait for a year. So I kind of wish I would have. I wish I would have taken another year to like truly like just give myself time. But I needed to pay my own way, right? Like my parents were kind of like tough love a little bit. They're like, you
Smart
went to
though.
college, you're not coming back here. So go
But-
find yourself a job. And
yeah.
at the time I was like, oh man, that really stinks. And
Hmm.
but life puts you on the path for a reason, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
so hopefully that kind of answers your question.
does. It
Yeah.
does.
What did you say?
Honestly, because I did take a year off after college, and I went after high school. I did LMC, which I don't. It counts now,
Yeah.
but back then it didn't count at all. And I honestly, I would have had a little more structure and discipline because I was one of the fortunate ones. I was raised with a silver spoon. Like I whatever I wanted, I got. Again, with my dad being a CEO, my mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
We did everything. When we lived in Germany, we traveled if I wasn't in school, we traveled. So I've been to the Louvre, I've seen the Mona Lisa, I've been to the Tower, Leaning Tower of Pisa, I've been to all over. Seen Stonehenge. I've seen.
He was also bored to death, by the way, because he was 10 years old.
Yeah, I was 10 years old, but I've seen these things.
But
I've
the
been
cool
to
thing
those.
is you
Can
can
we
say you've
leave
seen
now?
them.
But I've seen them. Yeah.
But you didn't respect
much
Another
longer?
wonder
I
of
didn't
the
respect
world.
them,
of-
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't respect
Yeah.
them because you were 10.
Yeah.
You
Like,
weren't-
yeah, the
yeah.
Colosseum. Ugh. So like
Stuff like that.
like
now,
Neuschwanstein in Germany, like the Disney castle.
Yeah.
It's basically
Yeah.
like, yeah, I walked through it, but great.
He's such a little turd.
Yeah, see, so like I would have liked to have had a little more of like taken that structure that you had and like applied a little bit more. But I very much believe that everything in my life up to this point has been for a purpose and a reason
Yeah.
to develop the person I am today. So while it would be nice to have more structure, I also wouldn't want anything different.
But then you wouldn't find your love of your life.
Exactly. Everything is like, I can go back to like what my previous relationship, like, yeah, it sucked. I would love to not have gone through it, but it developed.
Who
It
you
was a
are.
huge part of who I am
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have met you because of that. So it's like, yeah, you got to
So
go
I
through
owe
that
her
crap.
thanks in some way, which is like not
Yeah. Frank wins again.
But it's like, you got to go through it. It all plans out to who you become later on down the road. And you can use it as a, something that's going to keep you down, or use it as ammunition to drive forward and start businesses out of the middle of freaking nothing.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
There you go. All right, guys, we will do our last call. This is what we call.
for alcohol.
You guys give out shout outs or upcoming events that's coming up in your life for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Only
So
one person can answer if you don't
Oh.
want to. If you one of you two don't really want to answer or talk on this part, you don't have to. Be honest.
Well,
So like,
Go
if
right ahead.
you didn't want to, you didn't want to say anything. You just want her to talk. Go right ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, you've pretty much, I mean, honestly, truthfully, like Broda Soda is her vision, her dream, and she's done 99% of all the planning, everything else. I am just the muscle and I look pretty. That's all I'm for.
Frank for the win. All right.
So as far as the talking points is what's coming up, and like that's all you.
yeah. So we're open all year round. Right now we're Fridays from 4 to 8, and then Saturday, Sunday 3 to 8. We'll take a little bit of a break probably between Christmas and New Year's, but we got people in our shop all the time doing pop-ups. We're going to be serving ice cream, coffee, milkshakes all year round. We are having a holiday market on December 6th and 7th. So a lot of the creators that are in our shop are going to be doing holiday craft booths. Same thing or same day that Chill Hill Winery and the American Legion in Baroda is doing something. So we're going to
You kinda
promote
grabbed
some
that.
sort of like event crawl
Yeah.
of some sort.
Okay.
So December 6th is when that's happening.
Joe?
Yeah, my turn. So go to individual first. Awesome. You're not just a pretty face. Nobody puts baby in the corner. So don't worry about that. People love you for who you are. Doesn't matter. But it's awesome that what the life experience that you've been through and everything else. For you, same thing. It's awesome that what you went through. Perfect. Are the brains and everything else. Like he was saying, he's the muscle, you're the brains. You guys even each other out. And I'm glad you guys fell in love during COVID because I really don't think anything would work if you didn't have that experience or anything like that to compromise, to comprehend, to everything, even with love, to building a business that you guys had no fucking clue what you guys were doing.
Yeah.
But you guys are making it work and you had a line out on the first day that you guys had something like that. You can't say a lot of businesses have that on the first day. So for that, you guys are going to kill it. You're going to keep going.
Thank you.
And your prices are phenomenal.
Thank you.
And they're awesome. And they're not even competitive. You guys are lower than most places that I've seen. And for that, you guys are awesome. Keep on rocking it.
No,
We
I
did a
appreciate
lot
that.
of research. Wanted to make it people getting quality stuff for not breaking the bank. Like I said, we weren't looking to outprice all the ice cream shops around here. We just want to give people a good experience and
You
something
guys are
tasty.
doing that. I tell you what, those shakes are amazing. Guys, thanks for joining us on the show.
Thanks for having
Thanks for
us.
having
This
us.
was a lot of fun.
This is learning something about two people I never met before. That's the beauty of doing this podcast. Once again, like I said, appreciate you guys coming on. Wish you the best of luck in all
Thank
your
you, you too.
endeavors in the future, and please come back.
Yeah, we'd
Absolutely.
love to.
Please
If
come
you guys
back.
ever take your podcasts on the road,
We can do that.
We got a
can do that.
space.
Come to
we can
Broda.
do that. Yeah.
We got a
We
space.
can do that. We can even do that as a second show for them.
There you go.
Yeah, we can do
There you
I
go.
love that we develop a special milkshake just for you guys. So start
Mhm.
thinking of your favorite
Now
flavor.
we're cooking. Now we're
What is it, black and
cooking.
white?
Now we're cooking.
I mean,
All right,
cookies
guys.
and cream. I don't know.
Yes. All right, guys. For you
Happy New
guys
Year.
watching on YouTube, once again, please hit the like and subscribe button for every new content, new video we bring out every Monday and Wednesday night, 8 p.m. It's Third Eye Truth Theorem the Third Eye Truth Theorem 133, episode 133. Man, what you looking like that for?
It's our name.
I know. I'm just trying to get through it. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, Joe. Give me the people who will be on Wednesday.
Actually, Wednesday is Kevin Harrington.
Oh, the photographer.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
photographer, Johnny Ford's best friend.
Yep, we'll have him on for Wednesday. So, guys, watch for us again on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. We'll be more than happy to bring more content.
And his wife. Sorry.
And his wife come too. Oh, another two-seater. Okay,
Have to
All
hear
right.
the love story next.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, that's what Joe's going for. I'm definitely on.
Let's see who wins. I mean,
Oh,
love
Frank,
No, no.
I
you're
love
doing
it.
so good.
I love good love stories.
You're a horn anyway. All right, guys. Thanks for. Hey, I want to thank you both for coming on, Frank and Katie.
Schoenwitz.
Oh, I was about to butcher it too, Schoenwitz. All right, guys, we're getting out of here. Thanks for joining us tonight,
Thanks
guys.
so much.
We'll be back again on Wednesday. See you later. Oh, no, hit the wrong button. Here we go.
How is it supposed to go? Oh, sorry, I'm looking.